talking about.
Vollmer nearly killed all of you.
Not too late for that.
After beginning the retrieval mission of the secondary bangle with Wildglen's wife, allegedly. While combat ensued and instantly Ashram was turned against you, it was a very hard-fought battle that resulted in at least one of you dying, still dead, and several emergency case scenarios being enacted, including the summoning of Misha's family in the gem that Dalmar has been holding on to for quite some time now. But with successfully fending off all the ghosts and bringing the bracelets together, even if Vollmer, currently in a post-mortem state, stands before you having halted in his step on a final casting of a spell that could have doomed every last one of you in one final swoop. With Wildglen, with both bracelets both in Dalmar's hands, having come to a halt and simply stated with a mere hi to the open air, before you guys just see Vollmer's body literally just crumple into the ground, lacking any and all form of unlife, as it may be.
Last fucking spell into him.
Actually, that took 17 seconds. You're done.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Popping in a Revivify into Vollmer, bringing him back with that singular bit of HP. As Jack, you are casting the spell onto him with the diamond shattering and life returning back into his body. Dalmar. It is instantaneous.
Can I
As if she had
spell the revivify? No, I'm totally kidding.
Holy
answer.
fuck.
Yes. Would actually do it. Also, yes.
If I'd be pissed or if I'd laugh my ass off, I'm gonna be honest.
That'd be one hell of a fucking get back.
The funny thing is, I do still have 1/3 level spell. I could do it if I wanted to.
That would be
and if I need to upcast it, I can do it at 6th level.
Jesus.
That would be one of the funniest ways to end a campaign.
Yeah, would
One of the players just going, fuck your character.
I'm not gonna do that. That'd be rude. I just thought it'd be funny to mention.
Could you imagine you do that while your soul gets trapped in fucking the sword? You guys never find a way to revive him out of it. He's
Oh,
just fucking
God.
stuck there rest of the campaign.
Jack just wields the sword, and then Vollmer and Iridol are just harassing him the entire time.
Oh no. Like, legitimately, if Asher had fucking counterspelled that shit, Jack would just be like, I'm fucking done. I'm out of here. Nope. And he's just...
It's game over.
Just wash hands of everyone at this point in time. He's just, nope.
And then instead of abandoned Ashran.
Yeah, I mean, like, at this point in time, he doesn't know.
I'll go find my goddamn my exes.
Kind
Make
of.
them not exes.
They're
like,
crazy.
Holy
She's
fuck.
crazy. Walk away.
I mean, at this point in time, he wouldn't know who the fuck you actually were, because, like, that's
Yeah, because
so out of character.
Hell of a pull.
Yep. Oh, man.
But Dalmar, as if having always stood there in a single moment, you just see a woman of rather short stature, not halfling by any chance, but just a small human. Very young, very fair, unbelievably gentle pink skin, with golden hair and pristinely silver eyes. She almost feels somewhat familiar in a way. Only for instantly you recall that you have Wildglen in grasp, and that emotional overweight is just extreme. You just watch as the two just wordlessly approach each other. And there isn't even an exchange of words. It's just a taking of each other's hands as you just witness this reunion beyond time. As Vollmer, the ritual completed upon you, as you come back to the world of reality, with a singular hit point.
Dying
Be
heads.
happy, you two.
Hope you two are happy.
Dalmar, you see Wildland kind of like reach out to you and goes like, let us have it again.
Player didn't catch that.
Let us have it again. And he's like gesturing towards the bracelets.
What's going? There it is.
He
Insight
seems
on
to
that?
be eagerly and pleasantly asking for the return of his bracelets.
Sure.
As you go to hand them off to what you could only imagine to be nothing more than an illusory image of sorts, a ghost of some kind, each of you bear witness to the factor of the bracelets just floating there in midair, being slotted onto the wrists of the individuals. In the moment that the both of them are on each of their wrists, they become visual. Real, as far as you can suppose, before the both of you. All of you. Ah. I'm glad that worked.
Indeed.
Kind of looks at all of you, just... Hi. And thank you.
You're welcome.
If you want, that we're pretty past. I have a chest beneath the stairwell. As long as those grubbers never found it. And he looks to Etsea, as you are aware of her name. She just nods silently, as you can almost see her just like fighting back, choking tears.
Cool. What's in the chest? Wait, I'm still tied up.
No,
I
you're
am
You
not.
are
thinking
still
about
tied
that,
up.
but I'm still
No,
tied
no,
up.
no.
I can't do anything.
She's not tied up.
I
When
am.
Jack
never tied her
banished Volmer, he healed her and untied her.
Oh, that's
No.
right. Yeah, Damar undid everything. Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check the chest.
It takes a little bit of digging, but as you kind of search through that rubble, what once was the stairwell, what little bit there is left to see there, there is a semi-decrepit, but what once used to be a very refined chest of sorts. And you do hear one goes like, just break the lock. I'm pretty sure the key is somewhere in the stomach of one of those creatures out there.
Okay, I'm gonna try to break the lock, but I don't believe that I'm capable of that.
Make a strength check.
Oh god.
In the meantime, by the way, the wolves have kind of shrunken down to their what would be their
Hey, that's
original
not bad.
sizes. And you do see them starting to converse with Misha with a bunch of yips and barks. 14 is enough, as this decrepit old
Yay.
wooden box is enough. As you yank and you hear the as you crack it open. As you see inside, there's about 4 pouches in there, seemingly filled with gold.
They're pretty evenly weighted.
Semi.
Okay.
What are you two gonna do?
Well, we're just finding a place to sit down.
That is the amount that you find in there. If you want to dole that out.
God. Do I gotta bust out the calculator? Goddamn.
I got
Maybe.
it.
But as you ask that question to Dalmar, you do see them look at each other, and they kind of just take each other's hands. The first time Etsea speaks up in that moment. We don't know. I don't know if this will last. I'm sure all of you are aware of curses that vanish once they have been fulfilled or undone. But as long as we're here, we'll enjoy our moment. And if you feel brave enough, forgive me for needlessly almost attempting to slaughter you all. I have fallen many before you. All of them were tossed down there, and she points to where, just above the water well, where the pit is. If anything remains, you are welcome to it.
Ooh.
Phantom magic
Thank-
items? In gold?
I wasn't in the right mind when I slaughtered those people. I simply wanted to protect my home. Waiting for my Glen to return. Took me longer than I thought. But I always find my way back.
Shall we go dig around in some dead bodies? You're muted.
Yeah.
How about we take a
That's-
short rest?
I would appreciate a long
Probably
rest.
a good idea.
Yeah. What time
You're
is it?
welcome to stay here, as long as you desire. As long as I remain here, I feel the fauna will respect this safe environment.
Okay. Can we start a fire?
She just gestures to what once was their home. Plenty of kindling.
Cool. I'm gonna start a fire.
As you go to do so, there does come a brief moment where Misha comes by with you guys, alongside with what seems to be the leader, with his infamously over-bedazzled collar of sorts, denoting the far more ruleristic hierarchy, as he begins to speak in the common tongue. I thank you, and I wish to apologize for having so few to bring in aid.
Thank you for
I-
coming at all.
You see him bow. It was quicker than I thought. But nonetheless, I'm glad to have been some help to you all. More so, I'm glad that the Glades have proven their choice in the next pack ruler. You kind of hear Misha whimper at that statement.
Oh shit! Saw this coming.
What?
Misha's gonna be the new pack leader.
She has to leave?
Not necessarily. We do not know the ways of the Glade, but the Glades chose her upon her unique ability to join the humanoid side. One day, may it be today, or in a decade, she will grow to be a powerful leader of us all.
We got a power
Way to
level
go,
this bitch.
Misha.
You see Misha kind of like laying her head on the ground, kind of like pouting, like, I don't wanna.
Oh,
Well, I think I'll leave it up to Misha. What do you guys think? Does she want to stay with us or does she want to go home?
Up to you, Misha.
You see her just like puppy dog eye you to Dalmar.
Is Misha in human form or wolf form?
No, she's in woven form.
Hey, dog.
I'm just gonna pat her on the head, give her some pets.
You hear her kind of telepathically speak. I don't know. I didn't think I was that special.
Of course, you're special.
But you're both my family.
Yes, you are. You're always welcome at our side. I'll sit down on the ground and just be there.
And as these moments kind of last as you all go into your rest, and as the sun begins to ever so slowly creep upon the horizon towards the setting light of the end of the day, there's a brief moment where Wildgland finally breaks away from his wife, having just kind of taken a seat at the edge of the clearing on a bit of a cliffside with her. Kind of returns to you all and kind of goes, "You all said you came here for a reason. You were hunting something.
Mm-hmm.
You said that it was new, sparkly things in the sky."
Yeah.
Yep.
Has a horde around here somewhere. Possibly underground.
Don't go to sleep just yet. If my wife's not that crazy, but then again, she married me, she's seen it a couple times.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, but do be wary. Something has spooked the animals as of late. She said she's had to kill more of them than recent.
Yeah, whatever that is enough to scare even a dragon.
Yeah, that's... I'm glad to be back with her. And you kind of instantly just see him, like, dart his way back to her.
Did we want to take a short rest and then search all of the people,
I
the
I would
bodies?
prefer a long rest personally. I'm gonna keep it real with you, G.
Fair enough.
I am at 1 HP. I could use all of my hit dice and I'll still be struggling.
Bare minimum short rest before we even do anything, because I don't want anyone dying.
Also, we're just the one spell slots in general now, because I was trying to burn you and like. Well, actually, no, I could. I guess I'm all right. Because I could do a short. Yeah. Yeah, we could do a short rest.
I mean, just like short rest, go look, then long rest.
Oh.
We might as well just do a long rest and get it over with.
Why does that only roll? Oh, I think I need to hit this button.
I need to mark, like, every single one of them, I think.
Wow, that was shitty. Wow, that was really shitty. 58
Oh,
HP.
it doesn't just auto roll all of them. You have to
Nope.
individually, one by one.
Well, so if you check the boxes, they'll come up with a box underneath. You click that,
Oh,
and
okay,
you'll at
okay,
least
okay.
be able to roll it in D&D Beyond. It just
Yeah,
won't
I see, I
transfer
see.
over. I
I'm
rolled
doing
like
that,
ass.
fuck that.
1, 2, 2, 6, 9, 8.
64, 17.
So, are we doing a short rest then?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bare minimum short rest before we fuck with anything else, because there could be some random ass booby trap down there, and we TPK.
And I have my wizard feature, arcane recovery, so I can get my 6th level spell slot back.
So how do I roll more than one then?
So hit the short rest button, check the boxes. You get half of them back after a long rest. Underneath, there'll be it'll show like how many total dice you're using. That's actually clickable.
Okay.
Click that, and it shows up in D&D Beyond.
Where?
Okay, one sec. I'll share. Sharing screen. Ashton, you watching?
Yep.
I healed
So
pretty
on
good.
your character sheet, you go up here to short rest. You click as many as you want to use, and then you click this button. And HGK, I already used all my hit dice, so there's just a demo roll. Once you click that, it'll just roll them all, and it'll mark them as used.
Let's see, it actually sent
Yeah,
it
I don't
over here.
have that button.
Oh, also, I never hit the take a short
What?
rest button. So
Are you clicking the
Yeah.
boxes to...
I do be clicking the boxes. There's no button.
7.
It just says take a short rest.
That's weird.
I mean, if nothing else, you can do slash R.
That's what I was in
and
the
then-
middle of
yeah.
doing.
Yeah, and then add your con for each die.
Yeah.
Fucking...
That to 3 points of HP to Ashwin.
Also, if you didn't notice, Ashton put up how much the gold split was. Make sure you grab that.
It's actually 63 because I didn't add in my con for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call that good enough.
So, after a bit of a short rest, recovering a bit of spell slots, abilities, and patching yourselves up, as the setting sun creeps upon the horizon. You would see eventually another brief moment between Misha and the rest of the wolves seemingly conversing with one another through like much more subtle lower growls and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Little roofs.
I'm taking the 1 extra silver and copper out of curiosity.
Go for it.
I would say you asked the question.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I was just asking because
Sure.
I
Mhm.
want to make sure someone had it because that adds up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, first of all, is Misha's pack still here?
They are.
Okay. What's Misha? How's Misha looking? How's she feeling?
Not great.
None of us are looking great.
No.
Oh yeah, I meant. Well, actually, I'm looking all right now. In 1 rest, I have 87 health now.
Except for it still says 1 HP on here.
Yeah, I don't know why it does. I have 87 on D&D Beyond.
I shouldn't have broken the connectivity.
It doesn't work now because you were dead.
Mind control too hard. Broke the connection.
Ah, there we go. Weird. Much weird. Very confusion. It's just a roll 20 with being derpy. But in either case, Misha's pack still being there, you all patching yourselves as best as possible. Everyone pretty much being a hell of a lot better, except for Jack, who just is a pool of HP.
I'm at a like third quarter. Somewhere around there.
It's really funny to say it's like 79 HP. That's pretty fucking good for everybody else. For Jack, though.
Yeah. I'm missing 103 HP. That's so dumb.
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell.
Do we have like a doggy dish that I could pour a potion of healing in for Misha?
Is she able to take a short rest?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more
The
worried
pack
about.
also get the short rest benefits?
More worried about the big puppers.
Yeah, that's why I was insinuating. Like, does the pack get the benefits?
Check out 46.
So-
Big ol' wolf.
I'm a little
That
worried
didn't
about
work.
what'll happen to Misha's pack if we just keep her. Because on one hand, I love the dog. On the other hand, if some nature god thing is saying pack needs her, you know?
I mean, even the wolf dude said it, doesn't have to be right now. It could be 10 years from now. Ultimately, it's up to her.
Yeah, it's that plus the amount of danger we're constantly in.
Yeah, well,
More so, it's up to fate, because
yeah.
he has no idea. All he says is it's the will of the glade. Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, we're just power level in this bitch.
We're getting her strong enough to lead the pack.
Kind of. I mean, as fucked as it sounds, we are.
I mean, it's what he said. He said that he's glad that the glade picked her for the pack leader. Seems like destiny finds its way.
For a couple of minutes, I'm like, Jack, stop calling her a bitch. Come on. Then I'm like, oh wait, she's literally a dog. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's appropriate. That is literally what she is.
Jack would never call her a bitch. He, on the other hand.
I wasn't serious enough to say anything vocally, but I found that internal monologue to be funny. Like, oh yeah, wait, he literally is. Never mind.
I don't think that Dalmar ever got the barrier. Did I ever give you your barrier tattoo back, Dalmar?
Nope.
Don't believe so.
First of all, do you want that back? Second of all, could we give that to Misha?
Good, you could tattoo the dog.
I would rather go on to Misha than come back to my inventory.
It gives you 12 plus Dex mods AC. Is that better than what she has?
Yes, because she has no armor.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. We aren't giving her magic tattoos when the scary pack leader is present. Something to keep in mind.
We're not gonna do it while her family's here. That seems.
Oh, it's more. Well, it's because it's a tattoo, and I'm scared. Well, they won't see it because it's under fur.
Yeah.
And they're also
it is
wolves.
still in
They
my
probably
inventory.
don't have the same sensibility that we do in the modern era.
That's fair.
Like, you're putting a modern, problem to wolves
Okay,
in
that's
D&D.
just what my brain goes to. Okay.
Is Misha even 18? Can she legally get a tattoo?
Oh my god.
Unironically, I know I've answered this question before. No.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we don't know when her birthday is and all that jazz.
Yep. Also, she's 17 in Feywild years. Who knows what the fuck that actually means?
Yeah.
That's fair. But also, I feel like in a D&D setting, it'd be a little bit different because this is a magical tattoo to protect her.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Not quite the same thing.
I mean, the
It
basic
be
idea
removed.
is you're literally sticking a needle in the fur and it just goes, "Whoop," and you're
It's-
just like, did it work? Question mark. It's like, yeah, it did. Can't see it,
Guys,
but it worked.
Especially a tattoo that we can literally just take off and reapply later.
are the magic tattoos just like those like you get like when you're a kid the temporary tattoos where you like
Yes.
kind of stick them on your arm and you peel them off and it's just there?
Yeah, except it's a needle instead.
Yep. Yeah, we should give her that so she has more defenses because she's squish.
agree.
She has bark skin
Yeah, but that takes an action, doesn't it?
And it's
And
concentration. Yeah, that's the
And
problem.
it removes her spell for the turn.
I don't
Her leveled spell for the turn.
like. It doesn't make sense to me that Barkskin's concentration, but and Mage Armor isn't.
Yeah.
Like Barkskin shouldn't be concentration. It should just. Be...
I get that bark skin is like, oh, it cannot be lower than a 16. So if there's like a way to reduce AC, it's like, okay, that's neat. But there's like 5 total ways to reduce H or AC in 5e. So it's like, is that really worth concentration?
Yeah, no. They're so niche, too. It's like I think some of them are class based, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not great.
but how are the puppies
But-
looking?
They're looking decent for what it's worth. They licked their
Okay.
wounds. Most of the blood has dried from where the spectral arrows and whatnot had hit them and impacted. Bunch of matted blood in the fur they were kind of just lapping away on occasionally.
Okay, glad they're not dead. Jack felt real bad when one went down. Okay. Shall we go inspect?
Yes.
Oh,
And the good news is I rolled for my cloak and I can use it after 2 hours. So
Hey,
we've been
so
hanging
you-
out here for a couple hours.
Perfectly
The
fine.
short rest is like 30 minutes, isn't it?
an
Hour.
hour.
Technically, a short rest is an hour, but if we really wanted to take a couple hours to just chill.
Not gonna hurt at all.
So are we giving Misha the tattoo right now so she can attune to it during the short rest?
Can you
I
still want
would.
to?
Yeah, I'll give her the tattoo. Attune to this, it'll make you harder to hit.
You just see her kind of like just take it in her mouth.
She has a face tattoo like Mike Tyson. Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny.
Oh, that'd be a fucking thing and a half.
Let's not
Alright.
because
Barrier tattoo.
I don't know if I
Uncommon.
could keep a straight face if she had a fucking face tattoo the whole time.
We're giving her a magic item right before she leaves us.
That's fine.
I mean,
It's not one we're using, so it's fine. I just find it funny.
Par for the
her
course.
base AC is now a 16. That's with
What was it
Iron
before?
Stone and Barrier.
And we need to get her like some bracers of defense or some Wait, that doesn't...
You can't. She wouldn't be able to wear them.
Yeah,
She's a
no,
dog.
no. Ring of Protection, that's what would be the one she can use.
Yeah,
You need to give her your shield.
Doggo Shield.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's like a little hat.
If
Like
you
a
want to wait
flat
the extra
top.
hour for Ashran's cloak to refresh, that's more than easily done.
I don't
Just-
think we need to wait for the cloak for this.
Your choice.
Yeah.
Jack and I can just fly down.
Start hobbling over.
Easily enough to do so. As you make your way over to the watering hole, as it may be so called, and looking down the cavernous drop where beyond the whatever light you have left remaining in the day and beyond whatever dark vision you have, it just keeps going into that pitch black darkness.
I have dark vision, so I'm
Beyond
just
that.
gonna fly down anyways. Well, yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna fly down anyways.
Okay.
Jack's mace is literally a torch.
Mhm.
Actually, it's better than a torch. It's 20 and 40.
So is
I'm
Wilbur's sword.
casting light on my staff.
Okay. As each of you begin to make your way down into this dark hole,
They like Jack's favorite terrain.
Fulmer, you're the first to notice, both due to your dark vision as well as just your recognition of what you see, that as you start to approach a certain position where you do see what would be the ground floor of the cave or pit in question, you see this figment movement of shadows and dark, but one that you recognize, both from Tails and the fact that it came across you on your cart beside you all that one night that you were traveling.
Oh, it's the magic item eating creatures.
Yep, underwarfs. Seemingly all having huddled and gathered over the bodies themselves. Kind of, unfortunately, aware as to what that means. But nonetheless, upon your approach, and especially when you have all light sources that you could possibly dream of, as soon as you start to see it touch upon those creatures and start to whisk away that shadow atop of them, they start to flutter out and flitter away, not liking the light by any means touching them. There are still a couple of magical things still in the pile of what
I'm gonna pop a detect magic.
you instantly see as all those ponder wharfs start drifting away. You do see the glittering shine. Is that it?
I was at 10.
Hey, Ashwin.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Hey. When does the other thing come into play? Your advantage roll? I'm forgetting the name of right now.
Hold on. Because I already used that, huh?
You did. You
Yeah.
don't have it back.
Admin.
Tides of Chaos. That's what it is. Hey,
Tides
hey,
of Chaos?
You want to take your Tides of Chaos back and roll again?
Oh, okay, so you're just gonna make me roll twice?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it right
Fuck
now.
off. Okay.
This is
2d2.
where the fireball happens.
Go and roll another 20.
You know,
That's just a passive.
Oh,
We don't
shit.
want
Okay.
passive here.
we could have had Volmer ritually cast, because, you know.
Could have.
Yeah, you could have.
Two.
It's fine.
Oh wait, one standard, one passive.
It's fine.
That's
2d100s.
Funny as fuck.
That was the fireball. I would have laughed so hard.
Would have been the moment.
This Ashrin, Jack, and Volmer all just fucking die in this hole.
Oh, we wouldn't
All
die to a
down our
fireball.
sleeves.
Okay, 79 is
79.
the passive, 88 is the standard.
You have
Yeah.
never had this passive before.
Oh, okay, 79. Where's 79? Right here. Okay.
And 88 on standard. I'm gonna guess you're gonna want to re-roll that standard one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I can't. It's once per long rest, and I already used it.
You could have done a long rest.
Correct. I
Uh-huh.
forgot I said it's a long rest.
Uh-huh.
So, to begin with, as Ashton casts Detect Magic and instantly gets a bit of a illumination from the idea of, oh yeah, there are still magic items in there. They haven't eaten all of it. I imagine Jack is just princess carrying you since your cloak is still not active yet.
It
Jack,
must be.
as you are holding her, instantly you are blinded by a refractive bright light as you just look in your arms and Ashton is glass. Doesn't feel like it, but her skin, even her clothing and all of her items have all seemingly turned into a refractive glass that is just blinding you in the face from her light cantrip just
Oh, God.
burning right in front of
I've
you.
turned myself into a disco ball.
So, if I touch her skin, does it feel like Laszlo?
No, it's still flesh,
Jack has
but even
some
more so,
thoughts.
Wisdom
even more
saves.
so, I'm double checking what this is.
Wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves?
Uh-huh.
All three of you need to make wisdom saving throws.
With a +3 to it.
Hey, natural 20 off the rip.
That's
Oh
what
my
it-
god!
Natural 20 off the rip.
Please, Ashton, fail your own confusion.
I did.
as the blinding
hold on.
light.
I gotta roll. What is this? A D10?
Yeah, a D10 every time you want to do something.
Oh, okay. Great.
11 fails.
Yeah, 11 fails.
Fuck.
Because as you are being blinded by your own, or by Astron's own light, you feel a sway and a large wave of unimaginable thoughts, like just straight up confusing things, before you shake yourself out of it. And as you shake yourself out of it, the both of you, you just see Astron in Jack's hand. Even though the eyes just look glassy, you can see them just opened wide as if she just huffed a shit ton of ketamine.
Jesus Christ.
I drugged myself and turned myself into a disco ball.
Yep.
We're having a party, guys.
And this is like a magical effect, not like a,
It is a magical effect.
but not like being drunk type of.
No.
So I can't
no.
use my lay on hands to remove poisons and shit.
No.
No, it's not a
Yep.
No,
poison.
this is a spell.
It is in fact a spell.
Is Astron like also see-through kind of like glass?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do get to re-roll at the end of my turn.
You do.
We all have to reroll at the end of your turn.
No, only Astron because she failed.
Okay. So we're gonna keep.
But as Jack is holding on to
Do
this,
share. Do share.
No, he doesn't need to share.
I think he should share.
No.
Jack could see himself inside Astron right now.
oh,
Gross.
Thank you for sharing. It is
Y'all asked for it.
Anyways,
Oh,
that's
now we have
fantastic.
to rely on Ashrin to give us information from her detect magic because she casted it. But you know what?
Shiny.
I'm just gonna ritual cast detect magic so I can share the information.
not even a minute later. Not only does that refracting light off of her skin vanish, but also Astron's eyes for about 3 seconds or so go from that wide dish into like blinking back to realization.
Well, that's sad it doesn't last too long. I'll tell you later.
Oh, there's magic over there.
Beneath the glittering shine of gold, silver, and copper, in what seems to be almost loosely connected or piled up mound of sorts from where the Ponder Wars once were, there are 4 little specks of magic coming from beneath the coin.
Now, is this just a straight pit, or did it open up into like a cave system at all?
There are little burrowed tunnels, it looks like, but all of them are like, at best, goblin in size.
Okay, when she was a disco ball, did we get any better like vision inside of them?
Give me a perception check.
I don't like that. No.
Nope. That light is refracting and it is blinding. Volmer able to kind of peer through as best as possible. A little bit of note in the instance there from the tunnels themselves is that a lot of stone, especially in cave walls, you'd start to notice drying and degradation over time, but those seemed rather moist and new, to say the least.
That's what I was wondering. Okay. Let's start grabbing shit. Yeah, just start grab the magic items.
Start grabbing all of the magic shit we can.
Coins, anything we can, anything that looks like it might be worth something.
Yeah, checking packs if there's any packs still intact.
Yeah.
A vast majority of the equipment has all been degraded or broken in one way or another. It seems like these Ponder Wharfs, they tried getting into every little bit of nook and cranny they had access to. And while unsure as to how much time they've been down here for, it was certainly more than enough for them to make a dent in even the blades. As you can even see on the jagged edges, there are now like what you could imagine to be almost termite-like bites along every single bit of it.
Oh, so you have serrated blades now. Nice.
Speaking of the adventurer's gear, Volmir is actually kind of interested in some of the gear in the well, not because it's useful, but because of how fucking old it is. This is Volmir's branch of history.
What
His
a
It is.
historical
armor.
nerd!
And this has been here since fucking forever ago.
Who knows?
Yeah, how old is this stuff?
About to
Make a
say, is there
history
anything
check.
Is there anything in note? Volmir's trying everything not to think about his second death right now.
29, and try he is. And this is how much you would find in that pile, amounted from all the adventurers that she has slain and unfortunately sent unto their deaths to just fall into a pit of literal despair.
Oh shit.
Dang! Alright, let me
She has
just divide
been
that
there
up for you guys.
for centuries.
1, 5, 6, 80 divided by 4,
Oh, alright.
3, 9, 20.
3, 9, 20.
We're finally not broke.
Now we just
So
got our
you
gold
spend it all
back.
again.
Now we all just got our gold back from resurrecting Volmo the first time.
Yep.
Okay. Historical shit.
With a 29. While the vast majority of these are just common, crafted, hand-me-down crap that you'd find at any other blacksmith or any other town whatsoever, there are two things of note here. One of them being what seems to be, or what used to be, a leather pouch of sorts that once used to belong to some level of royalty. As to what degree has never truly been known, as the symbolism of a decrepit village or maybe ruins of a castle. Hard to tell given Age of Chaos. It beholds in a design work and etching of ruby and amethyst mixed into it that has always been unique to that one singular culture. May pray tell that there is maybe something more that has been dragged away in recent time by those pond dwarfs.
Yoink?
Hmm?
Can I just yoink it?
You can easily. That strap kind of attaches to what looks to be like a half-eaten bag of sorts that's like been chewed up and melted slightly.
I'm gonna take the bag too. What should I add this to my inventory as?
Just mark it as ruby and amethyst satchel. I'll know what it means.
Maybe add a dash royalty to it.
Yeah, maybe add dash royalty. Yeah, old royalty might even work.
Do any of the beat up swords or anything look like they have like gems that could be pried off or anything that could be useful?
The only other one that Volmer finds any
Accurate.
intrigue in.
These are historical pieces. We can't just deface them like that.
We're broke as shit!
Boom! Look, made a bridge. 30 seconds.
There's two types of archaeologists. Ashrin is like the ancient like the older archaeologists who are like, we're doing this for profit. Volmer is like a modern archaeologist. Oh, there's bones. Let's sell those shit.
Yeah, we're gonna grind up that mummy. People
Ashra.
use it for medicine.
Ashrin is Britain. Volmer the rest of the world.
I'm offended.
Which is funny because Volmer has a bit of an accent.
Yes, I know. The irony.
But the second thing being is a blade hilt, and it is just the hilt for whatever the blade once was has now since long been degraded and devoured. But the hilt itself seems to be etched in sapphires and emeralds, while also bearing what used to be refined runes that have now since degraded to age and time and depredation of just being in a cave and being sucked on by a ponder wharf. But it is one that you recognize. One that was a symbol of great honor, adventure, and prestige amongst a royal family that Keeley once seemed to have prospected at some point in time. But it's never really known if Keeley was the cause of their downfall or if something just unfortunately happened to their heir that they never returned from.
Yoink. Keeping that one too for observation. Ancient Royal Hilt. Adding to my backpack.
Go ahead and add that as well to the description, as you would know the name of it from a 29 in history.
Manu family, okay. Let me see.
My brain just automatically read that as Roanoke. I'm like, damn.
I try so hard, and it doesn't even matter.
I mean, like, you look at it and it looks like it says Roanoke. The cut at the end of it just.
And I need to check some wording on some spells while we're looking through the rest of this shit for the magic items.
Yes, the 4 magic blips in question, 3 of them which are potions, of which Volmer easily able to describe as to why it is these Ponderwort and a rake being able to devour these, because they're in glass. They don't devour glass, unfortunately. It's one of the few materials that they are unable to devour. And the other one being a book of sorts that seemingly was encased in solid steel covering in order to make it as unbelievably durable as possible. And what's very nice about it, too, is that solid steel covering really is nothing more than a protection, as it's able to open up to reveal a manual of golems, or manual of iron golems.
What?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
So you have 3 potions, one of gaseous form, force resistance, and cold resistance, and the manual of iron golems.
Can I keep the book? I booked mine. I want the book.
I mean, well, you and Ashram both could make it, but. Holy fuck.
You can make a pet, literally.
Yeah, in like almost half a fucking year. 120 days working on it and 100k gold.
Mm-hmm.
Right, if we ever have like a long break in the story, Volmer's gonna come back and he's not just gonna have an iron golem. You guys think I'm just making a normal fucking iron golem? No. I'm gonna mess with that bitch to see what fuck you shit KTK would allow.
It'd take longer, but I wouldn't totally mind.
It's gonna take forever, it's gonna be expensive as hell, and it's gonna be my friend.
Also, just FYI, an iron golem is a CR of 16.
Oh yeah, no, I know, they're strong. They're strong
great.
bitches.
Yeah. It's a one-time use book too. Once you make that golem, that book goes poof.
But that golem is 100% subservient to you and you alone.
Wait.
Would you imagine Volmer gets mind controlled with an iron golem?
Could you make the golem and also like transcribe what's in the book? Make another one?
Did I transcribe the book?
That would take longer, mostly due to the fact that it is a wondrous item of a very rare variety. I believe that takes literally half a year to make.
I wonder if you could transcribe it normally, like without making it as a magic item, to then just be able to recreate the iron golems themselves, just you wouldn't have the magical control over them.
Important question.
Mm-hmm.
Would having the book itself shorten the time at all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. 120 days, 100k gold, 8 hours per day.
Hey, that's nothing. That's nothing off of Volmer's lifespan. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah? I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Made no iron golems. Okay. Well, if we're not finding anything else, start heading our way
Should
back
I
up.
add these potions to the random collection of potions we have?
Actually,
Yeah.
so did I.
Go for it.
Okay.
Bulmer, you take the iron golems.
Already did. Don't worry. I want that book.
And yes, a very rare magic item to craft it takes half a year.
So while everyone else is spelunking, I'll be talking to the other two up top and see where they saw the horde at.
I don't know
Because
about a
that
horde,
wasn't
but
asked.
Etzea says that occasionally in the nights, she'd see sparkling skies moving along. New ones. Ones that weren't there some time ago. And he would hear her perk up in that moment. Time was not simple in the form that I was in, but I could still watch. I could still see and change. And at some point, things changed. Animals started to move more. They were panicking more. They invaded more. But then those lights started to appear too. And things got chaotic. But then I stopped seeing them. About a month or so back. I can't help but long to see them again. They were so bright and majestic. Almost felt like change was afoot. And it seems that it was.
Well, seems like that change did come.
Do you mind me asking you something?
Sure.
It's over one of your comrades that have gone delving. When I was within them, I felt a kinship. One I feel like shouldn't be a thing in creatures that have still been bound to life.
What do you mean?
They've touched death before, haven't they? Before me, I more so mean.
Yes. This is not their first time with death.
Maybe talk to them. It's not easy being brought back. I went insane after all.
Actually, two of them have seen death before. Our adventures haven't always been easy.
One of them felt like they never truly came back. The bright one. It almost felt like they were like me. Bound,
Well,
but not dead.
the one in armor?
Yes.
Hmm.
I didn't feel pain from it, but it felt so familiar.
Yeah, they had a transformation I can hardly imagine. Had to do with a lot of things I don't understand.
You're a good man. Helping despite not understanding.
Well, I'm not sure I'd call myself good, but I try.
You saved me. And you saved my Glen.
Thank you for that.
No. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you see Glenn kind of look up at you and goes like, by the way, are those wolves trained over there?
They're quite special.
I know I'm not exactly real or anything, but think I could ride one?
You'll have to ask them.
I'm pretty sure I'm a snack to them. Think they can eat a ghost? I saw them bite a ghost.
If they were hostile, it would already be evident.
Good point. I'm gonna go see if I can ride one. And you see him kind of like
Ask
kiss the
first.
hand of Etsaya.
If
Where
you
you like-
need help communicating, I can help.
Hold my beer.
I'm actually going to send a one-on-one mental comms to one of the leader and go like, I think the halfling is going to. I hope he asks, but in case he doesn't, he wants to try to ride one of you. So in case he does weird stuff, just a heads up.
You see the head perk up, kind of like follow him as Wildglen's just running his way over to them. It just like responds mentally back to you. Goes, can it even ride one of us? That is not a living creature.
I have no idea. I'm just telling you what I heard.
Working together, you can find out.
I just imagine Dalmar sending an image of a mental shrug. I don't know.
And you do see that Wildglen kind of like approaches them and kind of like does do a rushed formal bow. Just go asking him, I don't mean to be rude, but it's been a long time since I've ridden an animal. Like, a real one. Ghost horse is still good, but, you know, you get tired of celery when you eat it every single day. And displacer beast meat. It's really gammy, you know? Let me, you know. Point being, can I get on your backs? And you just see the wolves all kind of look at each other and just look to him. They don't say a thing. He looks at you, Dalmar, real quick, goes like, how do you speak wolf?
You know what? This is worth. I'm gonna drop a point and put the wolves, the woman, and the halflings. That player doesn't remember their names. All in mental comms.
I fully expected him to like just dive at the wolf and just pass right through.
With mental comes up, you would hear a brief conversation between the wolves, and there is a haphazard thing of like, can you even ride us? I don't know. That's what I want to find out. And you even hear it say, I kind of perk up, and I was like, oh, I suppose I'm part of this conversation now, too. You want to ride as well? I'm sure they'll be nice and fluffy. I don't know. Our fur is a bit matted, but you can try if you so desire, dead
I
one.
said yes.
He just goes, great! See how this goes. And at that point, you do see him kind of like belly flop dives over the wolf, fully expecting to just like poof onto the ground. But you do see him land, so to speak, on the wolf. And while you don't see any of the fur or anything move by any means, you do see Wildglen is on the wolf. Ha! Oh, that's a pleasant surprise. Hey, let's go to my wife. It's not much of a running grounds, but We can still ride together, right? And you would see a blush kind of go over at Saya's face before the pair of wolves with Wildglen on the back kind of make their way over. And the wolf being more than large enough to carry this rather small woman. And you just kind of start watching them just like stroll around the edge of the clearing. While Ashrin, Jack, and Volmer, having analyzed and come to their splittings of the loot in the pit, unless there's anything else you so desire to do.
I wanted to do a quick check if there's like a secret room in the pit or anything.
Make an investigation check.
I will
You
assist
never
him.
know. When exploring old structures, you never know.
Do elves in 5th edition still get that elven ability to detect secret doors?
No.
No.
The
No.
thing.
Yeah,
It's not so neat.
it was good. Roll again, Volmer.
I think
Okay.
mountain dwarves get a little bit of that, but not exactly.
Oh, great! I got a 4.
Okay.
Jack's of no help here.
Nope. Never am.
You know, it'd be neat to have a character
Blind.
that is so deep into history that it knows the changes from all the different D&D settings. Like I imagine my cleric Darthon, he's kind of a magical savant, and in 3.5 he was, or that version of him, he was equal parts divine and arcane caster. So like someone would like him would like go on this like 3 hour long monologue about the changes in magic from D&D 1.0 to 5th edition, and yeah, I think that would be quite fun.
I mean, it was a low-key comment by Saramir, but he did say he survived the Age of Chaos and the time that someone tried to become a god. So he has seen the change of magic.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
waking up one day and just not being able to like do something magically that you could do?
Yeah, half the fucking world. Cantrips
Yep.
used to be like, I just know the words, and now it's like, oh shit, I actually have to farm now.
Yeah, like it'd be like losing an extra finger. Like
I mean, that's what it
Unironically,
was.
it would literally be like losing access to electricity.
Yeah, it was essentially like that with if you look at the Faerunian lore and stuff like that for the whole spell slot thing, because you were able to cast up to 12 level spells,
Mm-hmm.
and it was essentially like it would be equivalent to actually if we went back to only having muskets as firearms for
Yeah.
the military. That's essentially what happened. Was okay. All the nukes are gone. All the fucking aircrafts are gone. All the fucking planes are gone. There's 12th, 10th, 11th, and 10th. You get 9th. You get basic guns. Have fun. Mistress said, fuck
Okay, but-
that.
is there a secret room though?
Oh, fair.
There is unfortunately not. This is a cave.
Okay, let's go.
And as you rise up from the pits, returning back to the overworld upon the setting sun, where you just see the halfling and his wife strolling around on the back of wolves, just around the clearing itself.
Just for shits and giggles before we go up, Volmer, do detect magic into the orb. Because we are working with,
Sure.
like, burrowing creatures here, and we also know the goblins are, or goblin-sized things are making holes. Just in case.
I check magic into the orb.
'Cause I
There
can-
are a couple of blips here and there, a few of them slightly shifting and whatnot. That range of a mile is wide, and a lot of those little blips are pretty far from you. One of them in particular, though, does seem a bit on the offside. Seems like about a gathering of about 5 or so blips, all moving in tandem.
Anything as heavy as the crown or the scrying orb?
No.
Okay.
Wait. The blips are moving in tandem, about 5 of them?
Yep.
I wonder if there's someone exploring a party of 5 in that cave, or in the mountain somewhere. Because we do know that Keely's been fucking around up here, haven't they?
Watch it be the Twinks.
Plus, also, this
Oh
is
my
just a mountain
God.
range in general. If you want to score some big game here, you could really get ballsy and try to get something.
God, I wish you could just detect thoughts. I wish someone had detect thoughts. Because that
I mean,
would be...
you have a Dalmar.
Yeah, but being able to cast detect thoughts into the orb and possibly having like a life detector,
Yeah, possibly.
that would be so fucking cool right now. Okay, well, so nothing close to us, anyways.
No.
How far off and in what direction are the 5 blips that are moving?
Somewhere near 3/4 of a mile. They're about westward of you. And it seems like they're relatively lower. And if you kind of like judge their movement by a little bit, by like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes of the 10-minute cast time, it looks like they're making their way upward.
Are they making... Does it seem like they're making their way out of the mountain range or deeper within?
Kind of hard to tell, mostly due to the fact that this terrain is so manic.
Okay. Okay, well. We're not alone. Guess we
Probably
head
kick
back.
their asses.
Not right fucking now, we aren't.
Drain those spell slots. Let's fucking go.
A baby could sneeze
Hey, I
on
got
us
my
and we'd
level
fucking
back,
die.
I'm ready.
No. I got fucking nothing. Okay. Start heading back up, I guess.
Back up out of the tunnel as the sun has practically finished its setting, with a lot of the light of the day having gone missing and whatnot, with the only light left being the remaining shine of the upcoming moon and the clouds in the sky that slightly sputter along as the rain starts to, at long last, begin to clear after quite some time. But unless there's anything the rest of you have any idea to do, you do see Mishu kind of watches as you all begin to regather around, and even if the 2 wolves are currently strolling around in a pseudo-casual ride with the beloved, you do see her kind of ponder her way up to you guys. No secret whatsoever that the ears are down. There's no real excitement there.
I'm gonna ruffle her head.
She leans into it like needy.
Oh.
Big hug for the puppers.
Hug the
Just-
doggo.
Like a paw hug back.
Yep, Jack's gonna just full on like bear hug you like you would a German Shepherd. Just kind of nope.
Chin scratches for the doggo.
Yeah, she'll revert into her, or she'll transform into her human form for that, in that instance. To actually do a proper hug and all in return.
Oh.
And as kind of like this small little bundle occurs, you do hear her kind of like mutter, I left my family when they were really weak. I know I'm not strong, but I've gotten better because of you guys. I want to see if I can help them. I've always been kind of the joke. So now I want to be a hero like you guys.
You always have been.
You love her, let her go.
I'll still be nearby for like a day or two. I'm pretty sure I can give you one of the gems that he gave you before. You know, in case of anything. But I don't want to leave my people. But I also don't want to leave you.
It's okay, Misha. We understand. And
You will always be our family.
we'll see you again. Wilmer has a way to get a hold of you if we need to.
Good.
I don't think I can send in crossplane, can I?
We'll be here. At least I think we'll be here for a long time.
Sending
And you would
does
see
work
the
crossplane.
the current alpha what does kind of nod. He goes, "We will not return to the glades until she is capable of bringing us home. Whether that is in near time, or in ages, or reside in the fates of the glade." I know what he's talking about. Our old leader, that's how he got us here. One day I'll be able to do it, but not today. Probably not next week either, so I'll be here. I promise.
Good. We'll miss you, Misha. We love you.
And if you ever need to get a hold of us, you can always leave a message in Luma. At the end of the day, we'll always have.
You got all your things?
Yeah. That's not a bad idea, though.
Luma?
I don't know about crossing the waters, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to go to Luma.
No, it wouldn't.
You think they could do with some guard dogs?
Heck yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure they'd love the help.
You know,
Okay.
with this helmet I have, I can teleport you guys.
There's a lot of us. I don't know if you could take all of us. And that'll take time. You guys, there's so much you want to do.
Well,
Don't
who
worry.
understands?
What level is she, by the way?
Currently level 7.
Fuck, she needs. The tree striding?
I think Tree Stride is 11 or 12, one of the two.
That'd be a good way to get all there in one go.
In a single shot. Yep.
I don't think Jack would know that in his current. brain.
No. No. That's a very druidic specific thing.
Old Jack
They're
probably would.
Yeah.
So, Delmo's going to rummage through his ruck, and I'm going to hand Misha the moral bangle that I bought in Luma. And as awkward as this sounds, also going to hand her one of my bag of caltrops.
Just like put her around her neck.
Caltrops are just to think of us. And I hope that the little bauble gives you some comfort, helps shine your way.
And you do see her just like fighting back any form of tear possible. And failing pretty badly.
She's also getting my 2 health potions. Well,
You know, no,
Because-
Homer, I can give her both potions. I have 5.
okay, you have more than I do.
No, you paid for that. No. We have medicine. I have medicine.
Do you really want me to sleight of hand them into your bag, Misha?
I like to see you try.
Okay.
Now I'll hand down our 2 potions and like, you got this.
Oh my
Damn
god.
it.
Nat 20 fucking.
She's gonna look in the bag later and be like, damn it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome.
I love the idea that, like, as you're saying that, and she's, like, so cocky about it, the instant that she turns around to, like, look at the current alpha to be like, let's go, it's just the moment you just go, just, like, done. Like, just like that.
You're gonna somehow
As
be able to
she's-
send something to us and send something to Dalmar that just says, what the fuck, man?
Jack's gonna
Good.
reach inside of his armor. And he's gonna pull out his holy symbol. Take it off of his head. Just to remember me by, and he's gonna put it over her.
She just kind of looks at it and smiles happily at it.
It sucks because Volmer doesn't. I don't really feel like I have anything I can just give to
I
her.
know, I was
Yeah.
just looking.
Everything I have
My inventory too.
is either like related to Ashrin, not appropriate, or actively in use. And
Give
so I was
her
like,
the
okay,
vibe.
I
holy symbol.
mean, I gave her a caltrops and a bubble. So.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
give her the cloak of bat wings. You
Nope.
can give her ear doll.
Oh God, giving her
Because like
earroll.
I was gonna give her the music box, but then I was like, no, I can't do that. That was Jack and Ashrin's little date thing, and
Mm-hmm.
I know.
the holy symbol.
Just
is...
let her become Sif.
Wait, I know what to give her. I know what to give her.
Oh god.
Ashton just
Volmer-
realized something too.
Volmer is going to reach into his bag and pull out his ivory goat.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh.
That is awesome.
Once a month chew toy.
With a small smile. Something to remember me by and remind you that sometimes you need to think a bit out of the box.
I'll try not to eat it. But I kind of want to know what magic ghost tastes like.
It disappears as soon as it dies. You wouldn't be able to get the meat. Well, as his question on that note, if it's still alive, could you like cut bits of it off and eat it?
Oh my god!
That's
I
kind of
mean-
what her line of thinking is. She's like, I can take a
That's
bite.
Wilmer's gonna say that and then possibly
Technically?
say, probably
Technically,
not
yes.
It's just
won't
like
be very filling.
a druid could literally wild shape into a pig, and you could have ham and bacon for breakfast. Just cut off little bits of the
Technically.
druid.
That's awful!
Huh?
That's horrible!
Yeah.
Listen, Ashton, they're a hardcore masochist. They like it.
You have that extra HP pool. That's like 1 HP per slice. Whatever. If they turn into a cow, you can get some milk too.
Imagine playing a druid that burns a wild shape every morning so the party can eat.
Yeah, then you just eat breakfast, have your short rest, you get it all back, and
Hey,
Yep.
in a survival campaign, that goes kind of crazy.
yeah,
Awful.
yeah.
Anyway,
That's
I gave her.
straight up cannibalism.
No,
I
you're
gave her the goat. I hope you guys are happy. Now you don't have to worry about me giving the goat to the mushroom people.
Damn it, I was so happy to bring up the spoilings.
Misha goes back and gives it to the mushroom people.
I'm gonna hand over some of the tea that I got from Luma.
Ah.
Just a variety.
It's gonna be fun to try and see how to make it. It's
Yeah.
just boiled water.
Mm-hmm.
Myro would be pissed.
I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Just don't kill yourselves.
No.
Please.
We'll be alright.
Good.
Also, Misha,
Stay
Oh.
safe.
don't trust
Hmm?
random strangers.
But I trusted you.
I know, but
Not everybody's as cool as we are.
Cool was a strong word, but I'm with them on this one.
just keep an air of caution. Not everyone is as good-hearted as a lot of us.
I'll try.
If you ever get in trouble, you can find us.
Mm-hmm.
Give her another big hug.
She hugs in return. Eventually forced to break it once the alpha kind of barks at the two wolves to bring back the lovely couple. And even Wagon kind of, as he's being ridden up, kind of like, huh, well, I guess that's enough for our night date. It's good enough to have one back at all. See the both of them kind of hop off the wolves and Misha finally having to break off of the hug. She just waves softly goodbye before the alpha wolf howls into the night as you see the collar begin to glow several beaming lights as a wisp of silvery smoke encompasses the four of them. And before your very eyes, taken to the wind. You see Wagon kind of like scoot on up, kind of like, I'm sorry I cost you your wolf. Daughter. Druid. I cost you your druid.
What's gonna happen eventually?
Who's with the family now?
You guys aren't the family?
No.
Oh,
Brown family is more accurate.
we're her second fan.
What's the difference? And he kind of winks at you. Come on. Let's watch the night sky together. It's peaceful here, you know?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Also pretty romantic.
Well.
Great for the singles in the crowd.
Well, I mean, you and Dalmar can pair up if you want to.
Technically, Delmar has his partner, just not
Yeah.
in love. But
As our group
unless
gets
there's
smaller.
anything else that you want to converse as the night grows darker, the moon shines brighter in the sky before Aethys and Forest both shine gleaming in the sky with all the stars. As slowly but surely the rain starts to clear off, and the moon, in its ever-gleaming beauty, shows the effervescence of the sky.
Hey, Volmer.
Yes?
I'm really sorry I got you killed.
Not talk about that, please. But it's alright. Seriously. Wolver is very clearly a bit uncomfortable just at the mention of the death, but he's it's less upset and more just uncomfortable at the thought.
He's like, oh yeah, I died again. Fuck.
Yeah, kind of like, let's not. No, we're good.
Jack's also gonna say it wasn't even your fault.
I wish I
Feels
could.
like it was.
I wish I could apologize for it, but I wasn't in the right mind.
My God. I just, out of character, I want to say I find it really funny. I was like, I wish I could apologize for it, because I did do it. But I also wasn't... Because, like, she did technically do it. No, no.
Yeah.
It's literally the joke of, Your Honor, I swear, I didn't mean to stab those 50 people.
I was just fucking insane.
I was very emotional. I just broke up with my boyfriend.
I mean, 800 years of essentially torture, like, or 600 years or whatever the fuck it was. Kinda understandable.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Stockholm Syndrome's a bitch. I mean, that's kind of what it is at this point in
Yeah, it
time.
really was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just...
But
shit happens.
unless any other topics are to be brought up, as the night continues on, and you all just enjoy a set of hours of peace and quiet, one that you have not had in a very long time. A sense of security, a sense of no need to worry about the wider world for this little bit of time. It goes quite some distance of the moon traveling across the horizon before eventually you would see a small little trio of glowing lights traveling across the sky. Slowly but surely, just drifting past the horizon, approaching the mountain range in a loose degree. And you would see instantly that Edsea points up to them and goes, "They returned? I thought I'd never see them again."
Is it they're green?
No, they're blue.
Oh, okay.
Is it the lights we're familiar with? Is it the lights we're looking for?
The further they progress and the closer they seem to get, they definitely look similar.
Interesting.
So I have the stuff to summon Howard again.
Mhm.
Can I do that before we see them and have him chase them, or is that too late to say? Because I've been meaning to have resummon Howard, I just haven't thought to.
If you had the meaning to do so, it would have been hours, so yeah.
Okay, let me quick mark it off, because Ash gave me some shit.
Yep.
For Howard summoning. Where is it?
I also just realized I should close Misha's character sheet for the first time in literally a year.
Oh!
Oh god.
Mm-hmm. A small
I
party has
mean,
gotten
at least
smaller.
she's not like dead. She's just
No.
with her family and she's fine.
So Dalmar is going to send up a silent, sort of silent prayer to any positive deities or nature deities to look over Misha and her pack.
Maybe a religion check real quick, just out of curiosity.
Wolverine's about to multi-class into cleric, I swear to God.
Listen, Damar smiting with fucking cleric would be... Cleric
That's paladin, not cleric doesn't get smite.
didn't get 2 smites. They get Searing Smite and Banishing Smite.
They get spells. Well,
think
those are
that's right.
spells. Because I could have learned Searing Smite, and then I
Yeah.
failed the roll. Which is still so sad.
Yeah.
That's not a
Continue.
bad roll, Delmar.
No
Yeah.
no Searing Smite.
Oh, what?
Paladin and Ranger only.
Cleric.
I don't think Cleric gets Smite spells.
At all?
I don't think so. Paladin, yeah, no.
Big sad. Big sad.
They do get, essentially, I think later on, same with what Jack has, where just your swings do an extra d8.
Mm-hmm.
But
As you send that prayer up into whatever realm, whatever god so decides to pick them up, you feel a sense of ease, one that you've rarely, if ever, felt before, in a land where the gods are, quite honestly, openly dismissed, and many a times. You can kind of see why there's some people who still cling on to that sensation.
What the god?
Well, I think they'll be okay.
Volmer, with Howard at the ready. Are you sending him off to follow them?
Have, but from a very far distance, just to see where they're nesting.
Give me a quick perception check for Howard.
Go, Howard! You got this! You're an owl. You're good at this. Do I have to roll stealth too?
No, no need to. If he's gonna keep his distance, he's fine.
I know, but it's dark, so he only has 120 feet of distance, so I don't know if that's enough.
You know what? With that 21 perception, he won't need to.
Okay.
He'll relay back to you in the morning. Or at the very least, when he returns. Because it does take some time. Eventually, the 3 dotted lights in the sky, and Howard, vanish to the horizon behind some clouds or maybe behind some mountain ridges. Kind of hard to tell, given the height of which you are at, the range and distance. At the very least, Howard is on the mission. And for now, you can rest easy. As any...
We lost our detect object.
Oh yeah, you did.
No. God, we're really feeling it now. Like, we've already been saying we have so few party members, and then we're losing Misha.
But unless there's anything else any of you all want to do, Howard is not going to return for quite some time, so if you want to get yourself a rest, you may so do so.
Long rest.
Long rest.
Long rest as the voice breaks in pleading temperaments.
I'd still say dome, alarm.
Yeah, alarm, all of that good jazz.
Probably
I'll
on
take
some.
the darkest part of the watch as always.
Oh. Do the ghosts need sleep?
No, they're just sitting there, watching the sky, occasionally muttering to each other.
I think they will probably tell us if something is happening.
Still safe.
Yeah.
Because what if they disappear middle of the night?
Oh, fair.
As you all lay down to get yourselves your rest. Dalmar, you said you're taking last watch?
I think we agreed that I was taking the middle watch, the darkest part of the night, so the casters can have uninterrupted rest.
Okay.
I thought we only had... Never mind. I thought we only had 2 people keeping watch, though.
Yes.
No, I
Because
think
that it's-
me and Jack take like the first 2
2
hours. Dalmar takes 2 hours, and then Volmer
You take the
follows up
rest.
and takes the last.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or make me a quick perception check.
For who?
Volmer.
Oh.
$25.
My rolls are
What's
on
it-
point today.
They very much are. Upon the dawning sun, you even see Howard beginning to make his return back to you all in the horizon. In that moment, as the sun's light begins to crest upon you all, there's an instant awareness to you that your viewing partners that have been just sitting there all night long, hand in hand together. In that brief moment that the light finally hits the clearing, you look over and you just see 2 bangles. Long, rotted, decayed, and shattered. Right beside each other.
2 bangles? Like the ones that we have?
The
The
bracelets.
bracelets.
Oh, wait, those. Oh. Brain fart.
And with Howard's return to you, as soon as he gets within range of you, he not only notifies you that he did in fact spot the cave in question, but that at some point in time, he heard a noise come from deep within the cave. An unpleasant one. And then a very, very bright flash of white and red. And he just got the fuck out of there before something else got to him.
I can't. Wait, he can be let in the dome, right? No, he can't.
No.
He cannot. But he can still intercommunicate with you because it's telepathic.
I know, but I more mean I want to pet my boy. But I can't even reach out to pet him because the dome will drop.
I love the idea that Howard's just on top of the dome and you just have your hand against the dome like, I wish I could pet you.
You know, fuck it. It's just 10 minutes to put it back up, right?
It is.
Well,
I
we're
could drop it.
basically done resting, right?
Yeah, borderline, yeah.
Yeah, no one will know. No one will know.
It's just an early wake up and you guys kind of like be a little grumbly in the morning, but you can get your rest, your long rest.
Is that flash of white and red, was that fire?
As far as Howard could tell, something of that was debatably more than fire.
Like lightning and fire.
Frankly, he would akin it to one of your fireballs, if not more.
So, can he just send mental images and I can try to figure out what it is?
All he saw, because it was beyond his dark vision, he just kept them like at edge as much as possible. Especially since they were glowing, he didn't have to be right up against them. He just saw them enter what seems to be a bit of a chamber-esque area, and then just poof. The
Can I
lights
try
were
to-
gone, and he was out.
Can I try to identify the fire from the image, though?
Make an Arcana check.
The +3 from Jack, right? No, it's saving throws.
No, that's a saving throw.
I have a +15 anyways.
Howard's not wrong in akinning it towards your fireball, but you're more than avidly aware that if it could fill a chamber to that degree, it'd be that bright and blinding. That is something well beyond standard castings of flame magic.
Okay. That's worrying. Gonna relay this information to the party.
Okay.
Oh joy.
As I don't know if you point out to each of them also the lying bracelets.
Where can the slip bracelets rest? Assuming that they don't appear on detect magic. If not, then we might have to rob some graves. Do they appear on detect magic? If
They
I
do
get
not
it?
appear on detect magic.
Okay, then we're not robbing some graves.
Fuck it's
Rest well, you two. Rest well.
But now with knowledge of where the cave lies, which Howard would be able to tell you is some ridges off, but thankfully with a Pegasus able to be
The
resummoned. and
Pegasus doesn't exist at the moment.
at the moment, it can be resummoned.
But it's
We
also
need
my
a poor
only
carriage, anyways.
my only 4th levels. Yeah. So if we're going to fight something, I need to have all my spell slots. I'm also looking through my spells right now to see if there's anything I need to change, because fucky shit.
Um, Do we want to travel close enough for the day and then rest again before we provoke anything?
How
That'd
far?
probably be easier.
How far away?
If you were to travel by foot, you're probably talking like 3 days just from going up and down and trying to traverse as much as possible. But if you're talking about flying, even over encumbered, probably could make it there by mid-afternoon.
If we were just doing like Bulmer and I flying with our boots, each person carrying one person, so 60 feet total.
Probably get there just early afternoon.
How many hours?
Just have to
Even
watch
with
out for
only 4
anything.
hours of flight speed?
Oh yeah, that's right. You only have 4 hours. 3 hours?
4.
4.
4 hours? It would be cutting down a hell of a lot of time. Just make sure you find a place to land of not perilous condition.
Okay, so it'd pretty much take the full flight duration of our boots to get there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Also, there's the fact that we have a cart.
That is also a struggling factor.
Yeah, we do have our cart.
Oh yeah, huh?
The one that Jack wants to grab 2x4s, hammer nails into, and then fly around.
Hey, I mean, it fucking works. Any other fucking? I guess I have locate creature. I could. So we head towards this thing. Fly up there. Try to rest nearby. Ish. Going by cart, how long will it take to get to like the general base of the mountain area?
By cart, you're already relatively there in angle-wise, so there's not very much movement you need to do base-wise.
Okay. Up to y'all. Like,
I mean, I say we Pegasus fly in close enough. It's already summoned for the next day, right?
yeah, I'll be there till I guess dispelled again.
I'm not gonna do it again. I'm sorry.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, that was last night.
No, it wasn't.
No, we fucking crashed.
Yeah. Maybe we should.
Damn,
Oh.
that hard.
Okay, so I'll summon the Pegasus again.
Okay. Pegasus returns.
Dispel magic. No, I'm kidding.
Counterspell. Fuck!
Pegasus.
Hi, friend. I'm sorry I made you disappear.
It's not the same friend, though.
It is.
It is. Jack has to dismiss the old one.
Ah, okay.
I have the.
As long as he doesn't dismiss it, it's still the same one every time, so it remembers
Uh-huh.
everything.
I'm sorry.
That's why I had to sever the bond to the last one because it got mind fucked.
I remember that bit.
Hey, good news is that one's no longer mind fucked wherever the fuck it is.
Also, Volmer, you might want to fix your character saying dead.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it does still say dead. Why?
Where's this thing dead?
It does. If you look at like the chat rolls, it does still say dead.
Why does it say
I
my
don't.
character
Dead, Volmer.
character sheet is maxed out, token is not maxed. Someone fucked up my linking with my character sheet, my token.
It shouldn't
Okay.
be. I
There's
mean,
one
it's linked to your shit.
I think that when I did Tensor's transformation, when we were messing with that, that might have fucked it up.
Be right back.
Possibly? Question mark. I mean, yeah, it's linked up to you. It's got 99 out of 99 HP. No idea.
Yeah. I thought maybe he still has his death saves on the character sheet.
No, I'm
I
at
don't know.
max out on my character sheet.
Just
Mhm.
like refresh everything, maybe.
Refresh. Refresh.
Fresh then hit feature traits.
And then Constitution saving throw for whether you have a heart attack or not.
He's not Chetney.
Hey, there he is.
Well, I'm dead again because I had a heart attack.
But
Fucking
Pegasus be the plan. Just fly there for the day and then rest up nearby.
Seems to be it.
Okay.
fucking Chetney every morning rolling to see if he wakes up or not.
Taking the long, slow, drowned out flight. That's, well, peaceful given the height advantage that you give yourself over the mountains. It's just so almost unbearably boring in a grand number of ways, being of no issue to handle any difficulties in the sky. But at the very least, it is able to make travel slowly but surely.
It is a much needed and nice change of pace. We are taking the fucking scenic route with this bitch.
You are.
Wow, look at that mountain over there. It's so pretty.
Oh, look at that chewed on corpse right there. Isn't
There's
that
a
beautiful?
waterfall.
Also, I have a funny headcanon for Jack having a 10 intelligence now. Because the damage he takes from the bond is psychic damage.
Oh god, he's just getting brain damage every time.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Kinda, yeah. Yep.
But as the travel commences, and you would eventually, not exactly at the sun setting, but with you starting to see that the sun is curving towards that orangey color rather than the fervent white, you would see the ledge upon which Howard leads you all to, where it is a very, very thin ledge for you to land upon, to which there is a couple of other places around the mountain tops that allow you to land the Pegasus and the cart without it hanging or haphazardly awaiting its demise at the crush of several spires down below.
Wait. Are we bringing the cart up here?
I figured you weren't abandoning the cart.
I mean, because we could always come back. If it's like... Because we came up to the glade without the cart. It was down at the base of the mountain. And what you
I'll
said...
be honest, I thought you guys had the cart.
No, we left the cart at the base of the mountain because we had pulled up to be even with the glade, left the cart at the base of the mountain, flew up, did our combat stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Was the cart
Then Sans
still
cart.
there?
Are you trying to go back to the cart?
I mean, we'd get up high enough to see it.
Those mountain ridges are high, and to see that cart from that distance is asking for a lot.
I grab a Dalmar.
You just hold Dalmar up. Look, what do you see?
Kind of, yeah. He's my periscope.
Unfortunately, this deep in the mountains, there is no visible distance to the base of the mountains. You are deep in the mountains at this point.
Yeah. Okay, I'll leave it to the rest of the group. Are we dangling this fucking cart, or are we leaving it at the base of the mountain?
I feel like
Base
we're more
mountain, get
stealthy
later.
without the cart.
What'd you say, Volmer?
Leave it at the base of the mountain. We'll get it later. We do not need a cart with us right now.
No.
It's going to fall if we do.
And if we need to make some GTFO escapes, can't really have one or two of us
Cart.
hop off. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that car can stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, with
We'll get
Pegasus
it
only,
back
still
eventually.
need a more appropriate landing position for the Pegasus itself, to which either it can fly each of you closer to the ledge for you to hop off, or for you to fly yourselves with your boots and various other methods before it tries to crawl its way into the roughly dwarfish size hole. Not too tall, but more wide in stature.
Now this is not where the actual cave is, right? This is a fair distance away.
Define.
Well, we wanted to rest somewhere not close to where the cave was for a night so that Jack would have all of his spells.
Yeah, you could rest a distance off.
Okay.
Well, the spot you were describing was the cave, right?
Was the cave,
Okay.
yes.
Okay,
So-
yeah, no, we would
Yes.
like to rest not here.
Mm-hmm. There are a few ledges off-wise that you could take that rest at.
Did you say the cave's hole was dwarf-sized?
Dwarf-ish in size. Like, not as tall, but more so wide.
Yeah.
Gonna have to get on your knees and crawl, Jack.
Save that for the nighttime.
Would be the first time. Okay.
If you so desire to rest in the mid-afternoon time and awaken in the late night, early morning, there's an option.
I think getting kind of a bearing of like what's around us stuff good. Maybe
Howard the
doing
Scout?
the Volmer.
Use Howard to scout.
Yeah, maybe use Howard to scout around a little bit just so we know what's around us. Maybe detect magic again into the orb, just so we have a general idea of see if there's any of those 5 people around us again.
Yeah, that'd be probably a good idea.
Especially,
Assuming they're people and not creatures.
yeah. But being this close to Keeley, knowing that they operated within these mountains, and that being a dwarf-sized hole,
Fair.
little worried.
Howard's going to survey.
Yep.
Make me a perception check.
Well, Howard.
Motherfucker.
What?
Yeah.
What if... Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Howard is amazing. Howard is on point today.
Howard is on fucking point today. He survived one mission. He's like, going for number 2. Let's go. And it is actually very fitting that he is very good at this because no danger comes to him. No danger at all. You can still hear that there are active creatures in the area, but it almost seems like any time that his shadow seems to cross over something in the rough area, you can almost see Howard visibly see the regression of creatures from said shadow. And as Howard returns every once in a while just to give you a relay of any creatures that he spots very few creatures, mostly due to that very factor that before he even gets a good view of them, his shadow scares them away.
Motherfuckers.
How are they scared of an owl?
They're not. They're scared of Keely's fucking dragon.
God, if Keely gets my fucking crown.
Because that was something more intense than a fireball, but akin to a fireball. Something that can make a dragon scared is a bigger fucking dragon, or a mechanical one, possibly. Like, we already
Can you
saw.
imagine we just jack their dragon?
I don't even think you're able to.
Could we just
Jack
fly
it.
around in their fake dragon?
Let's start using it as instead of teleporting around, we just have aerial
We just
transport.
fly in a
on a
dragon?
Super
That'd be
cool
cool.
fucking mecha dragon.
Yeah.
The only thing,
In
the
fucking-
downfall to that is it's probably not one that they man, because they're hunting down ancient technology type thing. This is probably an automaton, and they have the
Fucking
command
kaiju
control of
battle.
it. So if that's the case, then
Let me have my dream of getting in a kaiju battle with another dragon while driving.
oh, I would 100% love it too. That'd be the funniest fucking thing.
KTK, we would love you if you did that, please. It'd be so
Only one
cool.
way to find out.
The absolute stress that I would have if we got into a fight with dragons. Oh no.
Fucking kaiju battle, dragon versus dragon. Who's got the better dragon?
No. That's horrible.
It's amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. If you don't think that's if you don't think that's cool as hell, I don't think we can be friends anymore. I'm gonna be honest.
Alright.
The funny thing is, if we did get control of that dragon, I know the very first thing that Volmer's gonna do.
What? Oh yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Dude, it's like it's natural. It's nature at work.
Whoa. What happens if you fireball into the orb?
We've thought about that. We didn't do it because we didn't want to risk breaking the orb.
Yeah.
Valid.
I'm pretty sure I was the first one to say that, and then you specifically were like, "No, let's not try that."
Hey, I'm a different person today. Let's go for it.
I did want to try, like, cure wounds into it. But I also don't want to do it when we could be ambushed at any point. I don't want to be down spell slots. So, maybe try that later when we have travel time. Or downtime. But yeah, so there's a good chance that that's what we might have to face, is that fucking thing.
We could fuck it up.
I don't know. That's the problem.
When he looked into the orb with the detect magic this second time, were those 5 things?
Oh, yeah.
Did we
You're
see
looking into
those?
detect magic right now.
He did that, right? He did detect magic into the orb. I thought
I'll do
Volmer
that
did
now.
that.
Not in this
I can
position.
do that now.
I
Yeah,
said
I'll
to do
now.
it.
Fuck it, I'm doing it. Detect magic into the orb.
Detect magic hitting into the orb. Within a mile radius, the 5 little blips are no longer within range. Unfortunately, you flew more than a mile in roughly 4 or 5 hours, give or take. Definitely way beyond that distance. And while there are, once again, little tiny specks here and there, it is of zero argument or issue whatsoever to detect that there is a clustering of items, just all in a single clump.
I think that might be the horde.
Yep, towards that cave direction that Howard had you looking at.
Is there a large magical source? Like, stupidly
No.
large?
Does it vaguely resemble a
I'm going for
dragon?
Are we getting KTK? Are you being the coolest DM ever and getting us a fucking mecha dragon? Or are
I
you gonna
imagine that
bitch?
like we're looking at this like it's some sort of like ultrasound and we're kind of like trying to figure out what the shape is.
Yeah, pretty much.
It doesn't work
Oh
that
my
way.
god.
Does not.
What?
Oh my
At the very
God.
least, not effectively.
What if... Oh, that's a horrible thought. It's not a
What?
mecha dragon per se, but it's a warforged. With a
A
dragon soul.
warforged dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Because that is what warforges are, like, fusing of soul and...
Oh my god,
Metal.
what if he's friendly?
Could we make her into a dragon?
We could turn him into the most glorious dragon rider warforged in the world.
Yes.
We could turn him into a transformer. But his other form. Wait! Mars.
We can put Mars in
Oh,
the
We have a
dragon.
soul that needs the
Jesus.
body.
Mars,
We have a
have you
soul
ever
that
wanted
needs
to be
the
a
body.
dragon?
I mean, that's only if it's a mechanical dragon, but if it's already a warforged dragon, it already has a soul.
Realistically, there's still a soul. There's already
we'll
a soul
have their
in there.
souls trade places. It'll be like a fucking Cyberpunk 2077
Oh my God.
situation.
How pissed would you be as a dragon to all of a sudden be shoved into a human's body? How fucking mad would you be?
Yeah?
That'd be the most
Yeah.
fucked up thing ever.
Even worse, like a tiny halfling or a gnome, and then you're just an angry little thing. Is that what Fanoa was? Was Fanoa a dragon in another life?
I was just about to make that joke, damn it.
Oh, that checks out. That
Yep.
checks out. That's why she was able to take the dragon subclass.
Okay.
I found
Okay.
out the secret, and she's not even here.
More
Fuck.
backstory than she ever had.
Yeah, okay. Let's just. So nothing's around us because they're afraid of whatever the fuck's in this hole. Whatever is in this fucking hole can do like a doubly worse fucking fireball and nuke our ass.
Now, do I attempt to become immune to lightning in the morning, or do I just stay immune to fire?
I'd say fire. Because I did see fire in there.
Fair enough.
If it's like a fire and lightning hybrid attack, then you're just trading one resistance for another.
Yeah.
And unironically, that one moment that Vomer did get that fireball off.
Yeah.
Well, and I remembered that I was resistant to the. I remembered that I
The
wasn't
necrotic.
resistant to the fire, and forgot that I was resistant to
Yeah.
the necrotic, so it didn't even fucking work.
Yeah. Set up watch
Rush and
and
prepare.
rest. I don't think we want to go at night though.
No, maybe in the morning.
Well, we
Okay.
think they're dwarves, right?
What?
I thought we thought they were dwarves in there, didn't we?
No.
No. It's dwarf-sized,
Yeah.
Okay.
which could be anything.
But I'd rather have the nocturnal creatures not nocturnaling. Don't know how many of those nocturnal creatures might be not scared of whatever the fuck's in this hole. Because usually
Only one
things
way to
that are
find out.
nocturnal are way more terrifying than
All right, we
daytime
sleep
things.
till the morning, and then we go in a hole.
Okay.
Only we had like a large reduce, so that way we didn't. One of us could be ready to fight just in case.
It is of no issue during the nighttime here, as it is painfully silent, at least where you guys are at, like just off of that cave area. You can hear creatures in the distance. You hear the occasional scratch or the grind of stone falling in the distance. Every once in a while, you even hear what could be described as a cry or a scream of some kind, some shrills even. But none of them ever truly approach your area. Almost seems like they're around, but they're so actively aware. Do not approach here. But as the time goes by, and even as those noises begin to almost sort of feel like a lullaby of some kind to you all, in a very strange and unnatural manner, Dalmar, it is about middle of the night where you feel the very ground itself just tremble and shift. But nothing ever comes of it. It lasts for a good 3 or 4 minutes. Nothing happens.
That's weird. Okay.
As the time comes to a close, and as the dawn begins to creep up,
I will let everyone know, by the way, when they are up.
and it's far easier to let them know that what that sensation is when you feel it yet again towards the dawn. And yet again,
yeah.
like before, about 3 to 5 minutes of grinding and vibration, just of stone beneath you, before it's gone.
Yeah, that's weird.
Does it feel like it's going in a direction?
Give me a perception check.
Delmar, does it feel like it's going in a direction? I'll still roll one just because, but yeah. Fuck it.
33. 21 as well. With the first passing, it's hard to tell, mostly due to the fact that it was just so sudden and so rapid that you weren't too sure as to what to expect. But now, especially with the question in mind laid upon you, you can definitely tell that it's definitely below. 100% below. And the second time coming through, you can feel it. It's very faint and hard to tell through straight stone and gravel, but you can almost feel the transition of it going towards the cave the second time around.
Okay.
Huh? I'd say so.
Volmar, can you do the tech magic in the orb again?
As he goes to fucking
Yeah.
the
Alright,
bathroom.
I guess before I use the bathroom, I cast detect magic into the orb and then tell everything I find out to the party. Be right back.
Does it seem like the horde is smaller?
The horde has been completely unchanged.
Okay. My thought process is, do we wait to see if it leaves again at night? We just go down there and loot and get the fuck out? Or do we try and fight this thing?
I mean, I'm down for a quick loot and scoot. Says the rogue. You know,
So
if
it
you
left
like,
in the middle of the night and then came back.
let me do a little bit of scouting and see what's down there.
There's an option.
I'm gonna set up comms.
I
Makes
guess.
me a bit worried.
5 hours.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Do we just prepare ourselves to rush in case Delmar screams over call?
Yeah, because
What's your safe word, Delmar?
those
Albatross.
those birds
Albatross,
did get
yep.
nuked.
Albatross.
Albatross.
That's the other thing to worry about. Like, those birds did get fucking just absolutely nuked the moment they got anywhere near. I know you can go invisible, but if you
Oh, come on.
nick a rock and it goes tumbling in, this thing just fireballs the fucking mouth of the cave.
He's got evasion. He'll be fine.
Rogue's famous last words.
Okay, so I am getting familiar with the camp where everyone is at for the purposes of teleportation, and
Ooh,
I am going
I take a little
invisible.
rock and I carve a little smiley face in it. I made this for you, Delmar. It's from this location.
Thank you. I'm adding that to my inventory as cave rock.
Cave rock.
With smiley face.
Yes. Manage inventory. So yeah, that stealth check is my basically move silently roll.
Yep.
And then add custom item.
Advantage because you're stealth. I mean, you're invisible.
Yeah, you do have advantage.
Oh, good, because I rolled a 3.
Yep.
2 backpack. Okay, cave rock has been added.
Beautiful.
And
I would
stealth.
love to not fight this.
Cool. I rolled a 6 instead of a 3.
Hey, it's technically better.
Technically.
Factually, no.
So, I Do my thing.
Boop. Dalmar, as you go into this room, this cave, traverse some of this area. I believe that'll work. Oh, never mind. That doesn't work that way. It is.
Also, want to keep an eye out for anything that would trip a trap.
Go ahead and give me an
Check it
investigation check. Just go for it.
Okay. Investigation.
Four, very nice.
I am back from the bathroom. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Dalmar's
Hey,
going
Dad.
in invisibly.
Oh, okay. That can only end well.
We were talking about should we wait and see if this
Hmm.
thing leaves at night again? Do we just do a loot and scoot? Or do we fight this? And
Thing is,
Ashram said, or no, Dalmar said loot and scoot, but also he wants to check out quick. He's invisible.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm with Dalmar on this one.
I am too.
Until Dalmar gets found out, and then we have to rush in, and it's no longer a loot and scoot.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about also.
That's how it goes when KTK's the DM.
why is it not working?
KTK,
Because
if you give us a
fuck you,
robot
that's why.
dragon, you can get away with any bullshit you wanted. If we ever complained, you could say, I gave you a robot dragon, shut up. I'm just saying.
Don't worry, you'll self implode 2 sessions later.
I gave you
Fuck
a
your
robot
dragon.
dragon, stop complaining.
Because fuck your dragon. No, that'd be wild.
Ooh,
There you
I like
go.
Fucking,
that map.
fucking make a robot dragon if you guys
Very
don't
nice.
stop me.
Hoping to reveal it in time, but whatever. It's not working. Good enough. But
Okay.
as you are able to see yourself, a singular cave that, while it goes off for quite some time, eventually does open up to a much larger chamber. That of which, with no light being provided whatsoever by any means, you are able to look inside to see not only piles of gold, but also other effects and objects of sort that are just been piled inside, far larger than the pile that you just found beneath that ever-dropping well of sorts that you just got your nice little loot from.
Hmm. Hmm.
Let me see if I can drop you in there real quick. There you go.
Before I go past the threshold, is there anything living in here? Or unliving, for that matter?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Oh, come on.
25. While looking into the room and trying to spot anything alive, not alive, movement, and whatnot, at the very least at a very cursory glance, nothing seems to be within the room.
Okay. See, I've already done my investigation. I've already done my perception. I walk in.
You step inside. Nothing.
Uh-huh.
But you do see, kind of dotted around the ground, slightly familiar, are some crystals. Or at least remains of crystals. Where once they were a vibrant purplish blue, are now a fearsome red. And even then, in comparison to the last cave you were in, there is very much a lot less than before.
Because Dalmar is paranoid, I'm not even going to do mental updates right now. I'm just playing safe.
Okay.
I'm going to specifically touch nothing.
You're floating?
Oops. Like, I ain't
Alright.
touching a coin.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like,
was making a joke, don't worry.
then we're going to go to the other dark hole there and take a peek.
You look down it, and instantly you see that it is clogged. Seeming like something has already moved a large, rough stone over it. It's kind of like clog it from below.
Now I'm going to start reporting back to the team. Everything I've seen so far.
Okay.
And I'm going to...
To which point I will go ahead and slap everybody over there.
And at this point, I'm going to be like, okay, team, here's what I'm going to do. Just in case there's some sort of magical stuff going on, I'm going to grab an object from this place and a handful of gold. Just in case that sets off alarms for something.
Do you see the crown
So-
specifically?
I haven't looked. I will now look for any object that I would recognize.
Make a perception check.
There we go.
Gonna grab one thing.
32.
Better make it fucking count.
Looking around everywhere in these gold piles, avoiding any sort of contact with anything of the sort, you would see that over here is the crown, and over here is the scrying orb.
Okay, what's priority? In case I only get one of the two.
I say
Crown?
crown because that can help get scrying orb later. Thoughts? I have heavy bias here, so I'm willing to admit I might.
I agree. I think the crown is probably the priority here.
Okay.
Back.
So then, as quietly as I can pull off,
Oh God.
I'm going to delicately displace the crown into my possession.
Okay.
Do you
The
wish a
instant-
sleight of hand, or
I do not.
okay?
Because the instant that you grab onto the crown and even so very gently pull it from its pile, there is an instant sound of grinding and noise that comes from that pitted hole.
Okay, then I'm going to yank it, and I'm going to grab the orb, and I'm GTFOing.
Okay, well, first off, as you're making your way over there, Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Con save, so that's not even.
9.
Oh no.
Hold on.
As
Can
you-
I use that feature thingy I have that doesn't do anything for saving throws, does it?
I don't think it's saving
Can I do
throws.
something
I
that
think
doesn't
it's
actually work in
ability
this
checks.
Yeah, like that power I always want to use, but is never relevant.
Yeah, psionic knack.
yeah, that one.
There's one for attacks, and I think there's.
Ability check or skill. Yep, it is not a saving throw.
Yep. Okay.
Unfortunate. But as you run across that strange grinding noise, you hear this loud winding sound before a burst just occurs within the room itself. And there is an instantaneous sense of blinding pain and grinding to your body parts as you feel yourself paralyzed in an instant. As you are paralyzed, though, you are more than able to see the large claw pull itself from the hole with furled up wings that spread the instant that they are capable out of climbing that hole. What would naturally be flesh is but pure metal and iron sheets. As you witness the gleaming or purple eyes glow from some sort of metallic apparatus. Purple fumes coming from beneath the glow itself. As you just witness yourself. A full metallic dragon.
Yeah.
Pulling itself from
That's
that
really
pit.
cool.
Fucking knew it. God damn it.
That's fucking awesome.
Wait, it's metallic as in metal or metallic as in?
Look at the
Metallic as
map.
in metal.
Yeah.
Okay, because metallic
Is a
dragon
robot.
Metallic dragon can mean two different things.
Yeah.
So this is a draconic automaton, not
Yup.
gold.
Guys,
Yep.
we're getting a robot dragon, and KTK is being the coolest DM ever.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can get this robot dragon. I think this robot dragon is its own thing, and it's gonna eat us.
In that
KTK, I will
instance,
be so
Dalmar,
happy.
as you are watching this thing climb out, and you just see it looking upon the horizon. Go make a Constitution saving throw as you try to shake off the paralysis.
Come on, Dalmar, old buddy.
Roll
Nope.
above a 2.
Oh my god!
I mean, I rolled a 3, so you need to be a little more specific.
As you watch the metallic dragon itself start to creep across the room, you see as it hits the center, instantly its head just turns in your direction. As you watch those purple eyes go dim for a second, before turning a bright red in an instant. One more Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
So, guys, this may not be good.
Nope.
If I
And
don't
while
live, I love
paralyzed-
you all.
While paralyzed, you automatically fail all dexterity saving throws. But you do have evasion, so fuck me. Because I'm
Yeah,
pretty
fuck
sure
you.
evasion just
Yeah.
says you just get half regardless.
We're
I
booking
think-
it.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to
Can he-
advise you guys, you don't save me. Don't
Can
don't
he
come near this
use-
thing. I'm paralyzed.
The helm of teleportation if he's paralyzed?
No, he cannot
Because
take
then is it
actions.
just a think thing?
No.
No, he needs to action cast it. Now, if you're paralyzed, you cannot take any action.
Oh.
So, okay, guys, quick note before I die. This thing is, in fact, a draconic automaton. It can see me even though I am invisible. I am paralyzed, and I'm going to give them the play-by-play of everything that I see, so they have as much information later on.
We're just getting all these panicked thoughts in our head.
We're moving in with the Pegasus. Like,
Yeah, we're on our way.
No,
yes,
You are booking it towards in his direction
180 around.
as you are able to see 180.
It's 90 flying.
It's 90 flying? I thought
Yes.
it
What
was
if
80.
it has
Fuck
me and Volmer and you on it?
That
I'll
would,
give it. It's a panic moment. I'll give it.
Yeah, so. But
Delmar.
180.
With half from evasion, you take 52 points of fire damage.
Stands a
Ouch.
breath weapon.
It is a breath weapon. As you are able to only barely see out of the corner of your eyes what looks like to be a gaping maw, and the entirety of its neck from one edge to another, brimming with bright red light before, poof, blinding red and bursting in front of you in an instant, as all the gold superheats and almost melted into its own personal sludge right where you stand. You are not dead, and your invisibility is not broken thanks to magic, but Constitution saving throw
Come on, Delmar.
to try and break out of paralysis. Wow, party
Come on, Dalmar.
is going to arrive now. Let me snag all of you.
God damn.
Well, I mean, I got a 6. You know, I got my good rolls in early session, and now the guy's
Did.
like, okay, you have used up your entire allotment. You will never roll above a 10. So
As
It'd be such a
we
lame
are
way to
on
lose
our way
character.
flying, do I have time to do the Crown of Stars? It's one action.
You can, yes. Because
Okay.
regardless, it can take at least a turn of full-on dashing to get there. But, Delmar, as you are incapable of shaking through this paralysis, you see the white-hot fury of metal clasped shut in that moment as it begins to just approach you slowly but surely. Let's go ahead and roll initiative here to see how this is going to go in the moment.
Remember to click on yourselves.
Fuck.
oh, good. I rolled like a 4 on my initiative.
This would be such a lame way to lose Dalmar.
It would be.
Jesus Christ.
And we don't even get the robot dragon. Like, come on, KTK. This is such an L, honestly.
I
Those
should
are
never have let
some
you do
rolls.
this.
Well, I did get greedy. I'm like, okay, I can go dash, grab, and zoom, but
You should
mean,
have dashed,
there-
grabbed, and teleported.
Dalmar, you did not
Yeah.
account for the ultimate villain of any campaign. Stun mechanics.
Yup.
Stun mechanics
True.
suck ass.
I mean, I've been getting irritated because I keep dying in Far Cry 6. Because I'll go to try and melee a soldier, they'll see me, and then I get stun locked and die. They'll knock me over, and all I can do is stand up, and then I get knocked over, and then they just shoot me in the head.
Yep.
I've
So-
been preaching this since like day one with you guys. Stun mechanics are the worst thing in games since water levels.
Yep. This dragon's cocky because it is just strolling up to Dalmar for that kill. Volmer, flying on Pegasus. For all intents and purposes, I don't think you can see him with your dark vision. You cannot. But at least Dalmar is making you actively aware that there is, in fact, a dragon in there, and you are on top, behind the Pegasus, or on
The
top of the
dragon
Pegasus.
doesn't have like glowy lights all over it, like in the picture, does it? Because then you'd be able to see it.
Does on the eyes.
Target the fucking eyes.
Does the superheated gold give off a little bit of a glow?
It does give a dim as it's like just slowly fading off.
Can I? Would you guys be fine with me taking a shot at it? Since I don't.
Go for it.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
We're here to fuck this thing up at this point in time.
Can I take a shot at it?
You can. At current moment, it'd be a disadvantage due to lack of sight, but could take a shot. Unless it's a force save. If it's a force save, you technically can't see
Well,
it.
wouldn't it cancel out? It's not expecting.
Who said it's not expecting? It currently has an invader in its room.
Yes, but it doesn't know that there are more invaders flying at it at a high velocity, shooting at it.
You'll see.
If you're fighting one person, that doesn't necessarily mean you expect 3 more people to jump you from behind.
You'll see.
Oh no.
Fuck you. Okay. Well, I don't want to waste a level spell then, so boop.
Firebolts.
Yeah.
28 does hit.
Firebolt at the fire dragon.
It's metal though, so
It's metal. It's made of metal. What do you mean fire a firebolt at the fire dragon?
As you impact against what would be the side wing of this creature, as you see the flames scatter upon it, and there's a brief moment where you see that heated metal before it just fades almost instantly. And there is the slightest grinding sound of its neck careening in curiosity.
Oh, so it's curious. So it didn't know we were there.
I'm able
Duck.
to run down this tunnel, right?
If you want to hop off Pegasus and try to get a head start, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do
I'm
that.
not hopping on
There.
Pegasus because I think Pegasus is faster than we are.
Oh, 100% is.
That's fine. Well, I mean, can the Pegasus fit down this hole? Is kind of the question then.
It's kind of struggling. It has to do like that dive bomb straight arrow shot, which is where you're just using momentum to just like.
Because if it's
careen
my
yourself
mount,
forward.
it would go on my turn. So could I use its movement speed to get us all down the tunnel?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Oof. It's got 90 feet, so move yourself to... Well, actually, hang on. Let me give you control,
Yeah,
Pegasus.
I don't have control of the Pegasus.
Control... by Pegasus. There you go.
I'm just gonna get us just inside. So
Oof. Pegasus, what? 46? Forget every time.
for what?
I'll double check on your sheet. Pegasus,
It's
59.
HP.
Oh yeah,
59. Beautiful.
yeah, and I mean it's gonna hold. I'm gonna have it like once everyone's off, go back up the tunnel. Not just out of
Okay.
range of whatever the fuck this dragon is.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull out the orb of polymorph, and I'm gonna try to polymorph this fucking dragon.
You tried to polymorph the mechanical dragon
Yep.
with immutable form,
Yep.
completely resistant to any shape changing.
Worth a shot. Then
However,
movement.
Jack, what'd you want to transform it into?
I was gonna turn it into a mouse.
Okay.
Jack's a mouse now, isn't he?
Volmer. Go ahead and make me wisdom, correct? Yes, wisdom saving throw
Fuck
against Jack's DC.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't
Ooh,
matter.
very
you.
nice.
Fuck you.
As you cast the polymorph upon the dragon, you almost see this layer of magic form into a singular orb before it. And as you see those red-hot eyes shift in view, the head looking ever so faintly towards Volmer, as you feel the magic burst off of it and towards you, Volmer, as you fend it off, mighty worried and annoyed at what had just occurred.
Fuck.
Got bonus action if you desire it, Jack.
I. No, I don't.
Dalmar, Constitution saving throw to try and shake the paralysis.
So if
Nope.
Dalmar gets this, we run, right?
He did not.
He did not get it,
no,
though.
I mean, like,
He's saying if Dalmar gets it,
yeah.
Oh,
y'all fucking out of there.
Yeah.
Better idea. Can Jack just pick up Dalmar and we book it?
Yes.
potentially, yes.
As long as you guys can shake off his paralysis, he can help teleport you all. Because Helm is attunement, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep,
Mhm.
so Dalmar has to be the one to do it. Speaking of Ashrin, I would recommend telekinesis, but I think you need to see the target. Then he is currently mid-invisibility.
Okay. Bonus action, Crown of Stars.
31 hits. 24 points of radiant damage. As you impact it on the side of the wing, where you do see what looks like to be a piercing hole on the side of it now. And you almost see it moves that wing in curiosity in an odd mechanical manner.
You know what sounds really bad for a mechanical dragon?
Electricity.
I was gonna say acid.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I just want to drop it.
I think there's a lot of typings that could be bad. Like, I feel like fire could be argued as being bad because it melts the metal.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the sphere. Yeah, so it only hits the dragon and not Dalmar.
Yep.
Because I'm assuming I kind of know where Dalmar is.
I assume he's able to tell you To the right. Don't hit the right.
Yeah.
And right in
kill
front of all the
Dalmar.
melted shit.
Yeah. All right.
You end up just killing
Uh,
Dalmar.
Vitrolic sphere.
We need this. I want all this shit though. I'm being real cheap.
We need it bad.
Yeah.
16. Dexterity. Very close, but no.
Yeah.
He does
Exactly.
save, which is only half damage, correct?
Yeah, so it's 15.
Damage. As you watch the vitrolic sphere boof into the area, as instantly the dragon's wing just careens over itself and just slaps it all off of it, barely even moving its actual body itself.
And I'm gonna tuck myself back in here.
It has been hit with radiant fire and acid. Gonna maintain as you watch its eyes burn ever bright in red. It is going to take its action to. You watch it raise its neck up, and as you see the entirety of its body begin to glow, every crack and crevice with burning pitch red light, as you see it winding up its neck back. It's readying for something. Bulmer.
Okay. I'm assuming I can't hold person.
I would argue holding a dragon. That's not a dragon.
Wait. So it's reeling its neck back.
Mhm.
It's about to release something from its mouth. Would it be considered, for the wording of spells, an object?
You don't know. This is a seemingly sentient automaton.
Okay. Let me just reread wording to make sure this works how I think it does. Free-floating, resting on solid surface. Okay. I'm going to cast Wall of Force. And when it's cast as a spell, it breaks into 10 by 10 panels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put one of them, try to see if I can attach it to the front of its mouth. So that way if it shoots something,
It
it'll
just
go
bounces
right back
back
at it.
off.
Yeah, it'll go right back at it. And then, because I know where Dalmar is, I'm going to use the rest to kind of block him off to keep him safer. Which is kind of a 90-foot, like, angled wall type of deal. Great meme, Ash.
Each panel must be contiguous with another panel. So you realize it's all going to be a singular piece. So if you try to attach it to the mouth, it's going to move with the mouth.
Can I make it... I mean, reread wording. Oh,
No.
This
So I was like,
configuration.
I know this doesn't work, but I don't remember the exact wording as to why it doesn't. That's why. Because they have to all be interconnecting. So if you make like
Okay.
an L shape, if one piece
it has
moves,
to be-
so does the
yeah,
other.
Okay. Okay. Can I just have the one panel in front of the mouth then?
You can.
Or does it
If
have
you
to?
still
Okay,
try.
I'm
Try.
just trying to block the mouth off, because this could be really funny.
Okay.
And this could also be huge.
Okay.
Does it work? Does it attach?
It does not attach, unfortunately. He does not classify as an object.
That's so sad. I knew it probably wouldn't work. But it would have been really cool.
They would have been really cool if that actually is how that works. No, this thing is, for all intents and purposes, a creature.
Does that mean there's just a panel floating in front of its head right now?
An invisible panel, but yes.
Okay, that's
You still have
you just-
movement and bonus action as you so desire.
bonus action blade song. And I'm moved right here.
Okay. Jack.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Banishment.
Charisma saving throw.
I think so, yeah.
$21.
I will move 30
Ooh.
feet up to it and...
Ashrin. Charisma saving throw.
Oh my god.
I was about to bend luck.
It's not gonna matter.
It's
Maybe.
21. I don't think
Okay.
it matters.
Cool.
Unless you could force a reroll.
Charisma save,
Charisma save against Jack's DC.
25.
Enough. Feel that magic be bent and twisted right back at you, Ashton. You fend it off. Feels very fitting that both of these saves have gone to the right person.
And then I'll just move 30 feet up in my turn.
Okay. 30 feet right there. Damar! Constitution saving throw. Break this paralysis. 10 does not break. Ashrin!
We're gonna bonus action. Another Crown of Stars. 20.
Does not hit.
Hold on.
Gonna bend luck?
Yeah. And add 2. 22.
Still doesn't hit.
Shit. Alright.
You try and you strike at it, even try to bend it so it impacts as close as possible, but there's a ricochet that comes off of it. Thing is a hardy creature.
Alright.
By the way, Jack, super quick question. Are you going to keep the Pegasus back there, or are you going to have it ever try and get back involved?
It's gonna stay away, because it's just gonna get one shot otherwise.
Okay. Just making sure, in case you needed initiative for it. Action spell, Astrid.
Yeah. I am. Trying to figure out which one I want to use. You know what? Why not? We're gonna do Enervation.
Okay. Dexterity save? That's a single target spell, correct?
Yes.
Making sure. 25.
Shit.
Hey, Volmer! Why don't you make a dexterity saving throw?
Okay. Wait. Let me check something.
Oh.
You're at 16 right now.
Wait.
You're at... That was on the dot, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
5 AC. Acrobatics +5.
don't
Okay,
think you-
I got nothing for that.
16
Oh,
is a
wait.
failure.
Is that with my +3?
Yeah, that's with your
Yeah,
plus
because I
3.
rolled 13.
Yep.
He rolled an intelligence save, though. It should be a
Oh, you
dex
did do
save.
intelligence save. Why did you do intelligence
shit,
save?
My bad. Misclicked.
You dunka. Oh, you rolled a 3. That just occurred to me. You rolled a fucking 3.
Yeah, I rolled a 3. So, that would be 8.
Oh!
So, yeah, no, I'm fucked.
Okay.
Enervation takes effect on Volmer instead.
Great. He takes 2d8 necrotic damage. No, 48
48.
necrotic damage.
So 15 points of necrotic to you, Volmer.
Oh, you're not gonna let me roll?
It's right there.
You
It
right.
rolls the spell.
Okay.
Which, if it matters at all to you, Ashrin, takes 7 points of healing.
Great. Cool. I haven't taken any damage whatsoever.
Yeah, go figure. In the meantime, roll your d20 for wild magic.
Yep. Sorry, Volmer.
As you feel the magic rebound off the dragon directed towards you. That is a passive. What you're gonna get. You do have the option to re-roll, or option roll, if you so desire. $15. You've got this before. Oh boy! I'm gonna imagine you're gonna want to re-roll that.
Hold on. I'm getting there.
What is that? Is that double damage to dragons?
15. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we're re-rolling that.
What is it?
We'll say if she doesn't pick it. For now, we'll see what she picks instead. 92.
God, okay.
One you haven't had before. Oh!
Is it better?
I mean, yes, it's better, but...
You're on 91, you need to go down one.
Oh, my bad.
Is that better?
I mean... Yes and no? It's better because it doesn't do anything, but it also could cause some issues.
Cool. Great.
You're gonna choose that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of having really fucking annoying gnats buzzing around your head, you instead just go purely colorblind until your next long rest. So Ashen only sees in grays and blacks.
That's fine.
Ashren's doesn't see color. Ashren can erase it.
Yeah, moving if you so desire, Ashrin.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. At the start of its turn, having
Nothing.
charged up its blast in order to just poof into the entirety of this room. Ashen, you are, I shit you not, right outside that burning hot radius.
Fuck
As
yeah,
I
I
need-
am.
Jack and Volmer to make dexterity saving throws. Dalmar unfortunately fails instantly and must take at least half damage.
Okay.
Oh,
So you said dexterity save?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my ring of evasion to succeed.
okay, you take half damage. Volmer taking full damage.
Dalmar's gonna go down.
Dalmar also taking full damage.
Let me see what the damage
I
is.
take
and then-
half.
You do take half.
Yeah, that's still gonna be a lot.
That
Yeah.
feels poetic
Still.
and also insanely strange.
What?
Dalmar takes the exact same amount of half damage at 52.
Oh god.
So we're gonna reaction
So I take 104.
half
You
damage to
take
everyone.
104.
For everyone.
Half damage to everyone. So Dalmar takes 26 points of damage. Volmer takes 52. And Jack at 52.
I take 26 also because I use ring of evasion to succeed.
Okay. As you watch your entire world just become white hot, piercing heat. And Ashton, there's even a moment you have to cover yourself. Just the absolute heat wave that comes off of you. You almost feel yourself get almost second degree burns from just the sheer amount of burst that it was.
Guys,
And you just-
get out. Just get my body later.
Reverting back
Get
into
out.
the world to see that the dragon itself, its body's just super heated in metal, and it just a crap ton of steam just shoots off of it,
This-
completely and utterly unharmed by its own attack.
This fucking thing
And
has
for
a spell
reference,
reflect.
I have the crown, and the orb is in front of me.
Volmer, What are you doing?
Guys, run. Just run.
Volmir, continuing to not listen to Dalmar.
Yep. This thing does, though, have the spell reflect that a fucking Terrasta has.
I hate it.
Make a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. So I can't do that. I was gonna try to make a box around it with wall of force. I'm gonna be honest.
Didn't you do that? You get 10 of them?
No.
I just made a count. It's not enough. Wait, actually, if it's 2 tiles per piece, because 10 feet.
I don't believe so.
6. It'd be 6 to go around it. And then...
I could put 1 above it, 1 below it. That'd be
1.
enough to keep it from getting out, because it couldn't worm out. You can kind of have it be this weird half box thing.
So that's 3 squares down the left side. 3 squares in front of it, 3 squares to the right of it, and then you can put 1 square like above it or something.
3.
You can't bend them, like make them 90-degree angle
No, you
walls?
cannot.
Okay.
Nope.
You
6,
can't make them like...
7,
Let's
8.
say
You
that.
can't make it with 8,
And
it will be open
you
on
can't
the top.
make them go like this.
You can, but I mean.
Well, he gets 10 of them, right? So there's 8 there.
Yes.
You do 9 on top in the middle, so it can't go up because it's too big. And then you do 1 on the bottom at its feet, so it can't burrow. Because you can put it in... Oh, it has to be connected, right?
They have to be interconnected. Yeah, they have to be touching.
Well, yeah, it's fine.
Fuck. Well, then it would be... You'd have to do another square up top to connect to that. So it can't go up, but then it could just burrow underneath. This is a problem.
Or it doesn't. It might not have a burrow speed, and if it does, burrowing takes time.
Excuse me.
I mean, that hole looks pretty burrowed up there.
The
Like-
thing that dug doesn't mean it has a dig speed. Like Volmir can dig, but that doesn't mean that like he's good at it. Okay. Volmir's gonna.
I mean, if you want to try it, do it. We'll see what happens.
Fuck it. Yeah. It'll buy us. At least it'll buy us a bit while it has to dig out. You know.
Okay, so you're doing the whole.
I'm making a weird ass shape to try to box it in. Without boxing the ground.
If you upcast it, does it give you more
No.
blocks? Damn.
No, it does not. It would be. It's a very powerful spell, though.
That'd be very powerful if that were the case.
I mean, if it only gave like 1 more 10-foot block per spell level above, that wouldn't be...
Yeah, because that'd be at most 4 more levels, but even then, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But like a 9th level wall of force, I would expect you to be able to box in a dragon with a 9th level fucking spell.
Not wrong. But that's your action in order to box it in from the surface area. At the very least, does mean that you have complete reign of walking around it. It can't get attack of opportunity on you whatsoever, Jack.
Yup.
So, Volmer, you still have movement and bonus action if you so desire.
Falling back, drinking my potion.
Jack, what are you doing?
You should fall back towards the entrance, Bulmer.
The Pegasi.
Well, I'm gonna tell Volmer to head back towards the entrance. I'm gonna come up here, just kind of going by what Dalmar has said. I'm gonna go until I run into him, effectively.
Okay.
Here. So I'm gonna go here instead.
Okay. Did he get the scrying orb?
No.
Can I see it and just be able to grab it easy?
No.
Okay, I'm grabbing Dalmar.
Grab it, Dalmar.
Yep. And I am going to drag his ass. Guessing half movement speed. I'll drag him back.
Yep.
This way.
Dalmar. Constitution saving throw.
Tell the Pegasus to move.
plus 3.
+3 with
16
16 is exactly what you need to break out of
Yay!
paralysis. As Dalmar
Oh, my
finally
goodness.
being hauled away with Jack breaks out of paralysis. What are you doing, Dalmar? Oh, actually, it breaks at the end of your turn, so no, sorry. It is over.
It breaks at the end of your turn is so mean.
It is very
Mhm.
mean. Ashrin.
There's
And you
a
do
wall
watch as
around
this
it.
dragon's head just like looks at where Jack is dragging an invisible body to. Like it has got sight set on that.
But there's an invisible wall that I know Volmer put around it because he was talking,
Yes.
right? So I definitely can't shoot at it.
No. Unfortunately not. That unfortunately is protecting the dragon as well.
Hey, it buys us time, hopefully.
You know what?
You could maybe shoot through the oh.
She could explode from up top and hit down below.
Think.
Or just
Can she cast a spell through it? Just like
No.
set point on. Okay.
I can
That wall is a hard stop for any magic.
upcast telekinesis, correct?
Yes.
Like if I don't have a 5th level, I can cast as a 6th.
yes.
Yeah.
It
that's
doesn't
any
do
spell.
anything, but you can still do it.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast telekinesis, and I'm going to. Jack still has a hold of Dalmar, right?
Mhm.
If I grab Jack, can I pull both of them towards
What's
me?
the weight on telekinesis?
like 500. No, more than 500 pounds.
I thought it was 500 because
It's
that
either 500 or
alone Jack-
1,000.
Here, you can try to move a huge or smaller creature. Make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by the creature's strength check. If I tell him I'm doing this, he can willingly
Willingly.
fail.
But there is a
correct?
weight limit to it. There is a weight limit to it.
An object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds.
Oh, 1,000. Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. KTK. None of us weigh 1,000 pounds.
Jack, the fuck you talking about?
No, I don't weigh that
Jack's a
much.
big boy, but he ain't 1,000.
No,
pounds.
he's like, I think 400 after
No, because
everything,
most
I
of my items are in the bag of holding. So Jack's like 300, 325-ish.
Yeah.
Because
But
some of the
You
stuff I
win the
have.
contest,
Yeah.
You can move the creature up to 30 feet in any direction. So I'm just going to
Yes, you
pull
can.
him with Dalmar and pull both of them towards the
Oof.
hole.
Oh, towards the hole? Sure, I'll push him towards the hole.
No!
You know it, Cole, KTK. You.
That's your
And then
action.
I'm
You have bonus action
going-
movement if you so want to, and D20
Oh,
for wild magic.
The enervation drops on Volmer because I used my action to do something else.
Also, you can just drop that whenever you want.
Yeah, it drops if I use my action to do something other than activate it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah. D20 for wild magic. Get the
Yep.
nat 1. Get the fireball right now. Kill Dalmar. Oh my god.
That's fucking. That's funny.
Hey, Ashton, roll another D20. Okay, it's passive.
shit.
It's passive.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
D100.
The duality of man!
Yeah, the duality of a nat 1 to a nat 20.
Oh, those
My
fucking
kid just yelled
gold.
at me and was like,
Oh.
"Be quiet, Mom!"
24.
Oh my god.
You have not had this one before. Every creature within 15 foot of you takes 1 necrotic damage. If you are wounded, you regain hit points to the amount of damage dealt.
I'm not wounded, and I damage all of you 1 point. I'm sorry!
You do get temporary HP instead then.
Oh, cool. I get 3 temp HP.
You get 3 temp HP, and Dalmar is brought ever closer to the brink.
Beautiful. I'm sorry.
As you are pulled towards her, you also feel your life force ever so faintly just drain you, like just like a little.
Fucking
Nashrin's eyes
mosquitoes.
gleam just that little bit brighter.
Goddamn
I'm gonna-
mosquitoes.
Man, you just
Uh,
called your girlfriend a mosquito, really, man?
I do suck.
Hmm.
Ah, shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna back up 30 feet.
Dragoon
Oh, there's so many bad
does
jokes.
indeed have a dig speed.
Oh, you bitch.
Yup.
Listen,
would-
Jack was not wrong. Who do you think burrowed that fucking hole?
I could burrow a hole like that
He's
if
gonna
I had big claws.
Throw
but
his
not
wings
me,
in,
I
and
have
you're
big
gonna see him just,
ass.
just
He turns into a
the
drill.
stone.
Yep.
Shit.
Yes. Digging his way toward you all. As to where he is, you do not know, for he does not come up yet. Volma!
Dropping wall force. I'm out of ideas, so. No, that
Oh, you know Dalmar has finally shaken paralysis, so...
Yeah, just 40, 80, 120 bolting out of there.
Jesus, okay.
Well, let's all get to the
I thought-
Pegasus.
I thought the plan was to get to the Pegasus and teleport.
Yes.
That's what I thought too.
Oh, then stopping at the Pegasus then.
Okay.
You know,
Riley
you could put a wall
Coyote
of force on the
screeched
ground
to a
right
halt.
What'd you say, Dalmar?
there. Volmar could put another wall of force. Only do
Just
10
on the
plates
ground?
just on the ground to prevent it from slamming back
Think
up.
I was here. Oh yeah, I could bonus action dash and then wall of force under us. That's more than enough.
Good.
And then that's. Is it one? Oh wait, how many tiles is that? You put it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect amount.
It's enough. It's
Well,
enough to cover the
yeah.
entire pathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull Dalmar in 15 feet to whatever, and just because we got to be like I think within 10 feet of each other.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna try to stack up as much as I can for his turn.
Easily enough, so. Dalmar. Do you attack the dragon on your turn?
No. Do I just teleport us out of here, or do we just run?
Put the crown in my
Teleport's
bag of
better.
holding, and then teleport.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Crown in bag of holding. God.
Crown
no.
of holding.
Crown of holding.
A crown
It's
of
actually,
holding.
I swapped the weapons while you were looking.
It's a crown of bag.
Crown of
It
bag.
makes
Casting
unlimited bags of holding.
Casting the teleportation as you witness beneath you as this spell encompasses each of you to take you in its grasp. From right beneath you where the dirt encompasses, you see it almost glass in a singular instance against the wall of force before you're gone. Where to?
Yeah, this is your call at this
Our
point in time.
cart.
Yeah, this literally is your call.
We are going to our cart.
To the cart, and the cart alone. Okay. I would say it's more than familiar enough, having traveled on that for a week's now time, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
Easily enough to poof at the cart, falling on the ground, and having cast a spell, you are now visible and just scorched to fucking shit.
60 points of healing.
Jesus Christ. What was that thing?
The dragon. Keely's
Never do that
dragon.
again.
Keely
Gotta
has
do my job at
control
some
of that
point.
thing?
Yep.
Possibly. I mean,
Did we at least get what we came here for?
One of the two. We have the crown.
Okay.
This scrying orb is still in there.
Shit, we probably should get out of here.
We can come back in another day or two, and I can do this again. Just grab the orb and teleport out.
no,
I was getting greedy, and I tried to dash to the orb.
No.
Look me in the eyes. You are not doing that again. You are not risking your life like that again. No item is worth your life. Do you understand me? And Volmir has like a very serious look on his face. Like he is. He is not. He is not doing that again. You are not doing that again. You are not risking your life like that again. No item is worth your life. Do you understand me? And Volmir has like a very serious look on his face. Like he is. Volmir has like a very serious look on his face. Like he is. Do you understand?
Thanks.
I think we got the crown. That's good enough. I think we get out of here. We go rest.
We
Well,
rest.
Bulmer's died twice in the last week. We
Please
need
stop
rest.
bringing that up.
I do think we should try one thing before we like GTFO for good. I do want to go back up there. Let's give it a day or so. I want to go back up there like I originally asked and wait for it to leave.
It's
Because-
gonna come looking for us.
That's fine. We'll be fucking in Luma by then.
No, it's gonna come looking for us now.
Well, that's where we'll have to keep an eye on. If we do see it, then we'll just teleport way the fuck away. But I think
You know, we can just, now that we have the cart, we can teleport to Luma now. And then come back in another day or two. I have the rock that Ashrin gave me. We can come back.
If the rock works.
Also, I'm gonna.
I mean, it is from that
It's a
location.
stupid idea.
I thought we've established that you can't just grab a branch or something.
Yeah, no.
I made a smiley face on it. It's special.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I don't know.
I mean, well,
Um,
that's the thing though. How do you? Because like with teleport, you're supposed to be able to teleport to locations. So how else are you supposed to teleport to a location like that if you can't just pull something from that location? You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna.
Yeah,
we're
I
not,
get it, I get it.
we can't use
I
the abandoned gear that Volmer found because that's technically would take us back to where it was made.
I would say the
I
only
made
problem.
this rock here.
Yeah, I would say the only gamble would be where you are teleported on.
Yeah, where in the mountains we land, because
Yeah.
the likelihood
Also-
of us landing on that specific spot is.
Real quick, pulling out my map, pulling out ink and quill, marking the spot on my map. Dragon's Den.
Hold up.
Robot
Oh.
Dragon's Den.
You know what's even funnier? We could just put a point of location back to the glade. If I go grab one of their bones.
I don't want to fuck with them.
We are not carrying the
Dead
bones of
people
corpses,
around with.
which
I
not
mean,
only
or
not
part of the
only
house
scopes-
actually. Part of the house would work too.
but
If that was
Yeah,
made
part of
here,
the-
not transported here.
I mean, yeah, like I said, like there has to be something we have to be able to grab to be able to get back to that location. Like,
Fine.
So define make. So if we make a paper mache swan at this location, does that count? Or does it count where the paper is made?
I would have to argue where the paper is made, because that material itself belongs to that location. You would have to mingle and mix far more to make it from a certain location.
if I grab a branch from a tree and carve it into a dagger, but I carve it somewhere
wait,
else,
wait,
would that
wait,
teleport
wait.
me to the tree, or would that teleport me to where I carved it?
To the tree.
I has an idea.
But
So
like, that's
we
where you're
are-
being pedantic, because what if the metal was?
I mean, it's all pedantic.
yeah, that's where I'm just
So
like,
the daggers that we have that are metal, they weren't mined where they were forged.
No, but they were forged with other materials. The iron is not iron on its own. You also have the hilts. You've also got the grip. You've got any sort of screws that were also added into it from other locations. But it
so
was
you need more
crafted
than one
there.
material. I take the rock and I add a stick to it.
They're both from here.
Okay, so here's what we do. We grab one of those, like some kind of metal, and then we put it in a campfire. I have a hammer. We can find a rock, and I can reshape that metal into some kind of crude knife.
I'm gonna take the Pegasus and fly up to where the glade was at, grab a chunk of the house, and back. At full speed, shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, no, we parked the cart, like, not too far away.
Please
So.
don't get eaten by a giant mechanical dragon while you're flying.
If I
Even with your singular passive perception of a 10, there is zero argument, zero restraint, that you can see a blotch in the sky
Yep.
Is
Back
it
to the
coming
group.
directly
Luma, let's go.
Get out of here.
out of curiosity? Before I teleport us, is it coming directly at us?
As far as Jack can tell, I don't think Jack wants to stay long enough to figure it out.
Let's just teleport, guys. Let's stop tempting fate.
Yeah,
Let's
let's get the fuck out of here.
We're out.
Stole from a dragon's hoard. You think he'd let you get away that easily?
Besides, once we're in
Look at
Luma,
that,
we can
Luma.
look up information on how to defeat that the whatever spell bullshit was happening with you guys.
But
Somehow-
teleporting the entirety of your party back to Luma, outside the dome, as per usual. And beginning to make your way back inside as you converse more on your brand new discovery and how you just pissed off Luma or Keely's secret weapon directly at you guys.
Yep.
We'll pick up with that next week.
No, we won't. Next week is Mother's Day.
Week after, right? God damn it!
And then the week after, I'll be gone. So you guys have fun with that.
Albatross.
Yeah,
Wait. The 19th or the
Albatross.
26th?
Yes, the 19th.
He said the 19th.
So we're doing 2 Mother's Days. We're having a small get together, and then we're traveling to Victoria on the
Secret?
weekend after.